Nah, ini sticknya aneh nggak nih? Semoga nggak aneh nih. Aneh lagi sticknya kan. Malam bang, apa abang minta spoiler? Loh, kata siapa minta spoiler? Gimana? Malam juga Deva, malam juga Iki. Loh, kok sticknya ngapa lah? Sticknya nih kayak ngebug gitu loh. Malam juga Iki dan Deva. Apa tuh kata Deren? Halo bang, halo juga Deren. Udah pada makan belum jam-jam segini kalian? Nanggung sih kalau aku makan tuh. Kalau makan kesorean nanti malamnya kelaparan, makannya kemalaman nanti gendut. Halo bang, halo juga, halo ban, halo Iki. Nah, ini inget sticknya nggak kedetek nih. Sticknya sih yang salah, bukan Genshin ya. Ntar, jadinya login lagi deh. Heeh. Oh, oke, udah sip, sip, sip. Apa tuh? Makan apa tuh? Sip. Sip. Belum makan, belum makan, belum bang. Kalian dua belum makan. Makan bareng coba kalian. Selain suap-suapan Iki sama Deren. Aku juga belum sih. Soalnya kalau makan sekarang tuh nanggung aja gitu. Nanti deh makannya. Apa tuh? Paling entar 19.30. Oh, oke, boleh. Ih sama apa tuh? Ih sama makan. Ih sama makan bareng. No kan? Betul kan? Iya makan bareng loh. Kan nggak apa-apa. Ih sama makan bareng yuk. Ayo kata dia kan nanti. Nah, awok kan. Udah pada akun quest belum kalian? Kalau sudah kasih nilai berapa? 0 sampai 10. Wih. Bisa lah. Aduh, apa? Aku nggak kedengar urusan. Udah pada akun quest belum? Suaranya kekecilan kah? Gimana? Iya, suaranya kekecilan kah? Kayaknya aku besaran deh kalau kekecilan. Enggak, aku yang ngelamun bang. Waduh, ngelamun. Loh, ngelamun ngapa? Oh, mikirin membayangkan ini kah? Membayangkan nanti kalau makan bareng sama ini gimana? Sama Iki gimana? Sudah dong, saya kasih nilai 9/10 scene-nya. Oh iya kah? Dibandingkan yang season pertama bagusan mana? Ya, season pertama memang belum selesai sih. Ya kan dibandingkan season yang pertama ya belum selesai sih yang season pertama. 9/10. Oh, oke. Kalau akun quest aku nilai 8/10. Oh, oke. Berarti nggak mengecewakan ya. Yang pertama 7/10. Sebenarnya enggak ya, memang dibagi dua kan sebenarnya. Maksudnya tuh bukan jadi satu kesatuan quest kan. Karena kan ada bagian 2, bagian 1. Ini kan bagian 2-nya. Kelamaan dialognya. Yang mana tuh yang kelamaan? Yang satu kah atau yang 2? Kalau yang satu tuh kurasa apa ya? Yang satu itu yang BTW yang akun ini belum loh yang satu. Yang satu itu apa ya, kayak mekaniknya bukan mekanik ya, apa medannya terlalu susah gitu loh, jadi harus loncat, harus apa, cara nyelesain questnya agak jauh, agak susah. Apalagi yang main di HP kan tambah susah tuh, enggak apa gerakinnya. Entar aku sambil nunggu dia revive, sambil ini deh, sambil apa, sambil bounty sebentar. Yang satu jadi pengen cookie Shinobu. Oh, setelah nonton itu jadi kepengen. Nonton maksudnya ini apa namanya, setelah akun quest. Oke. Kalau aku mah bintang 4 pasti aku kejar sih, karena bintang 4 nggak susah dapetinnya. Nah, tapi hati-hati itu nanti malah dapet itu. Kalau yang nggak mau itu, misalnya lagi red on, nanti malah dapatnya itu loh, kan gitu ya. Misalnya mau Kazuha kan, misalnya nggak mau itu tapi malah dapetnya itu nanti dulu. Sial, jadi pengen karakter Hydro bertanduk. Oh, yang oh iya ya, ini ya yang yaksa itu ya. Pengganti Yoimiya Red Off. Oh, kalau Red Off masih aman. Nggak tahu, kalau dari artnya kan yang yaksa Hydro itu kayak apa, cewek ya. Oh, udah tahu. Udah, maksud tuh cuma ngeliat dari gambar aja sih. Untungnya bukan video ya. Kalau video kan lebih ke spoiler gitu lah. Sayangnya udah jadi mah. Oh ya, udah jadi mah udah tahu sih. Kan kalau itu sebenarnya spoiler sih, bilang spoiler enggak ya, karena kan memang dari ceritanya udah diceritain kalau yang satu tinggal si Xiao sendirian, jadi itu masih nggak tergolong spoiler lah. Cuman kalau misalnya udah meningsoinya karena apa, nah itu spoiler tuh, jangan tuh. Itu mirip Air Searcher of Ocean Honkai Gakuen. Waduh, nggak tahu aku tuh. Edo Tensei lah, Edo Tensei siapa lagi? Mau ditandain. Nah, nggak tahu tuh. Itu Tensei sama dengan Bring Back from Dead. Iya, tapi walaupun menurut aku ya, sekiranya karakter itu diceritakan sudah mati lagi, sudah nggak ada, tapi bisa aja kalau misalnya Hoyo Force atau Mihoyo mau dalam tanda kutip menghidupkan kembali, dibikin cerita kayak apa gitu deh. Kalau misalnya mau. Ya juga kah? Udah udah akun quest kah? Atau belum? Sebutkan stiker Ayato. Waduh, boleh. Stiker mana yang mau diganti kah? Apa tuh kata Deren? Mihoyo ada Tensei si Hydro Yaksa, saya spending banyak. Oh, maksudnya tuh digacha terus gitu ya? Hah? Stiker Zongli diganti Ayato gitu kah? Apa gimana tuh maksudnya? Apa tuh? Halo Bang, halo juga, sebenarnya download PUBG Mobile, nonton 1.4p nggak apa-apa. Terus juga Genshin, ya apa ya? Aku rasa setiap orang apa yang main Genshin bisa ngalamin bisa ngeliat gambar yang sama lah, jadi kayak nggak perlu 1080 tuh, nggak gitu perlu sih, yang penting suara. PUBG Mobile, aku nggak main PUBG. Nah tuh ya, kalau dari segi pemain game FPS enakan mana, mekanik yang enakan apanya? FF apalagi ya Free Fire PUBG atau apa? Ini terus siapa penulis? Oh alah. Apa tuh? Suruh 50 juta player buat hidupin yaksa. Nah nanti pas misalnya isi survei coba tulis itu hidupkan idol yaksa gitu. Tuh, siapa tahu didengar kan? Kena dong. Mana? Ada yang udah kelar akun quest. Lumayan banyak itu. Siapa? Ada yang sudah kok. Aku belum sih kak. Pas lagi. Tuh, komplain buat hidupin kami hoyo. Iya, bisa aja kan pas lagi isi survei isi tulis gitu. Itu gantung orang. Maksudnya orangnya tuh gimana? Ada yang kelar ya. Biasa enggak. Review singkyu bang, baru niat lanjutin dulu kemarin. Aku coba spiral gak bisa jangan ternyata. Iyalah, singkyu tuh gampang gitu nih. Betul. Sio ganti Hydra Yaksa. Saya mah nggak gimana? Nggak spoiler saya. Karena Sio ganti. Nggak tahu tuh. Nggak percaya. Kelarin akun quest karena film dari event gitu. Iya sih, kan soalnya kan akun quest tuh dibuat wajib ya sebenarnya kayak. Kita tuh kalau mau event harus akun quest dulu. Jadi kalau nggak akun quest nggak bisa event. Kelarin akun quest. Oh sudah dia. Bosan pakai Ayato, sing rata. Balik pakai di loop. Waduh. Tapi itulah gunanya punya banyak karakter. Kalau bosan ya ganti yang lain. Nanti kalau yang lain bosan balik lagi. Gitu. Tadi siapa tadi? Azrul mau singkyu. UID-nya mana? Apa udah temenan? Lupa aku soalnya. Ya. Apa tuh? Xiao kalau sudah tuh ya. WK apa tuh WK? Kia Yaksa itu. Kenapa kok Kia? Kenapa Kia? Aku Nakalina. Kenapa aku Nakalina? Itu mah Magri ya kah? Salah aku dong. Oh iya kah? Emang oh. Ini ya berarti kayak seolah-olah Yalan ditinggalkan karena ada Yaksa Hydro itu kah? Apa tuh? Mihoyo relation Sacred baru Xiaonya aku pakai terus. IR ya? IR iya kreat IR ya. Sekian singkir aja nggak usah yang lain. Oke. Rating Yalan bang. Rating Yalan bagi aku. Dari segi apa nih? Kalau dari segi desain aku ya biasa aja lah. Kalau dari sifat biasa juga. Maksudnya tuh dari karakteristik. Kalau dari gameplay ya sama aja kayak Singkyu. Singkyu cuman better lah gitu. Enggak better juga sih. Singkyu cuman damage-nya mungkin lebih tinggi mungkin ya. Tapi apply hydro-nya lebih enakan Singkyu. Mungkin ya aku soalnya nggak ke spiral. Apa tuh nggak ke metaan gitu. Jangan buang ganti ada Yaksa nggak apa-apa. Waduh, sebegitunya kan? Ya, ada Yaksa baru, Kogan nggak nih. Nah, coba ditanya tuh yang udah spoiler, yang udah akun quest. Ada Yaksa yang Kogan nggak? Kogan tuh cowok ganteng ya? Nggak, sebenarnya Yaksa nggak ada baru sih kan? Karena Yaksa tuh udah nggak ada semua. Trakteer R3. Oh ini dipentokin nih, enak nih. 90. Ya aku juga kayak ini deh, 16 AOD kalau nggak salah. Ada. Oh ya kah? Yang elemen Geo bukan? Aku pilih dua-duanya, Yaksa Hydro sama Yalan. Loh, satu aja. Apa tuh? Ada aplikasinya Yalan nggak bisa bareng Hutau. Iya, nggak bisa bareng Hutau karena karena beda, kecepatannya tuh beda gitu kan. Dua cewek dua cowok Yaksa. Ya kalau nggak salah yang cewek itu sama yang Pyro ya. Kalau nggak salah ya.
刀はお茶と同じく丁寧に味わってこそ
Heeh,
本来の趣がわかるもので
oke.
す。
Hmm, oh, goblet mungkin. Goblet, iya goblet sih. Cari goblet lagi, oke, channel bagus. Cari goblet sama di crownin aja burstnya kalau aku ya. Nyata dia 90-in, nanti kalau kalau refine bisa di refine dan di refine. Artenya cari hydro, cari goblet lagi. Jalannya 10-in deh. Kalau aku ya. Udah bagus lah itu. Enggak, aku mau dua-duanya. Enggak, aku mau dua-duanya. Lo nggak boleh. Bukan, bukan. Yang game ya Zhongli. Oh gitu. Oh bukan yang Geo kan? Nah sama, gue kira itu Zhongli. Kalau dari gambarnya sih bukan Zhongli sih. Bukan. Aku nggak ngeliat gambar officialnya gitu ya. Aku kayak ngeliat gambar fan artnya gitu. Tapi yang Geo tuh pokoknya cowok aja. Absen, halo Riko baru nih. Kalau baru harus subscribe sih. Tapi kalau udah pernah subscribe ya nggak usah subscribe lagi. Karena kalau nggak subscribe bakal diancam dapat cici. Apa tuh? Jalan kasih satu hydrostack sedangkan Singchu itu 2. Oh, apa itu hydrostack? Baru dengar tuh. Lihat. Loh, aku aja questnya belum kah? Gimana mau lihat? Tapi nggak tahu ya, kan karakter Yaksa kan udah nggak ada semua tuh ya, tinggal Xiao sendiri, jadi kemungkinan playable ada tapi nggak besar sih. Gas maksudnya akun quest. Ya kemana aku mau coba quest tapi oh iya bikin konten aja lah sambil live aja, ya udah nggak jadi deh. Entah aku daily dulu deh, mungkin ya daily dulu deh. Lagi males main. Bentar ya. Oke, silakan deh kan. Iya sih, wajar sih ya Kak males main, karena kalau mau main harus hidupin TV lah, hidupin PS lah. Oh iya, makanya males, jadi wajar lah. Apa tuh tadi Singkyu gobletnya subset apa? Belum pengetahuan tentang Singkyu. IR sama crit. Jadi aku sarankan ganti itu karena ini. Apa namanya? Karena ada HP persen. Sehingga nggak pakai HP persen. Ini masih tak kopas. Ininya ada HP persen tuh nggak gitu pakai. Ya pakai sih, tapi enakan apa ya, crit damage gitu kayak atau attack gitu lebih enak menurut aku ya. Aku main apa tuh? Aku mau main Apex bang, silakan. Lihat aja teaser kisahnya dari channel resmi Genshin Impact. Game bocil, jangan dong. Nah, aku sendiri belum ini, nggak apa ya, udah tahu ada videonya, teasernya. Tapi aku nggak nonton sih, nanti takutnya aku spoiler gitu. Loh. Bukannya biasanya di sini ya quest yang ini ya? Loh, kok nggak ada quest yang random event? Suaranya ada tapi. Ini lagi live. Timbul ini ya. Suaranya ada orangnya mana? Mau orang makhluknya mana? Apa di bawah kan enggak? Loh. Ya udah nggak salah. Cuma Elina, Summon apa Andika. Cukup stres. Kenapa cukup stres? Itu crit rate awalnya 3%. Itu crit rate awal 3%, naik 3 kali ke 7. Oh iya kah? Kecil amat naiknya ya? Memang crit rate tuh naiknya paling tinggi 3-an sih, tapi kalau naik 3 kali cuma nambah 7, berarti nambahnya cuma satu gitu ya. Kalian deh kalau deketannya enak sekalian sih. cukup stres. Makanya kalau misalnya kita di spam naiknya ke threat atau ke damage malah bagus sih. Sekalipun misalnya kita tidak butuh. Karena bisa dipakai buat yang lain, buat karakter lain. Oh, lah satunya di situ bang. Malam juga anak.
Teamwork is dreamwork. With sword comes shadow. Speed of light.
Ini lu. Malam juga anak. Udah confess kah? Udah nggak pelangi loh. Pelangiin dong. Cuma 5.000 kok. Nggak mau pelangi nggak apa-apa. Yang penting masih mau nonton gitu ya. Kelekku basah.
Our work's done for the day.
Itu gue harus
Shall we
pakai
take a
HP.
stroll?
Apa tuh? Minta YouTube situ lagi dong. Maksudnya? Tuh, minta YouTube situ lagi dong. Itu gue harus pakai HP. Maksudnya gimana tuh? Kasetnya gimana? Gimana tuh?
Don't blink.
Ya nyangkut lagi.
Nowhere to hide. No, my sword.
Lagi pas-pasan. Oh, maksudnya lagi pas-pasan. Oke kan? Lagi pas-pasan. Oh, maksudnya pas-pasan. Tak kira
Adventure time.
pas apa gitu, misalnya pas makan, pas minum. Oh, taunya pas-pasan. Ya nggak apa-apa kok, aku nggak maksa kok. Nggak apa-apa kok, yang penting masih mau nonton gitu, masih mau setia aja. Lebih menghargai penonton yang datang lagi gitu dibandingkan penonton yang cuman member tapi hilang gitu loh. Gitu.
The sun is out. Our work's done for the day. Shall we take a stroll?
Aku duga pasti nyangkut. Kayaknya nggak bakalan di fix ya Mona sama Ayaka kalau naik tangga nyangkut gitu ya. Sontak ini apa tuh? Lagi incer border permanen. Apa tuh border permanen game apa tuh? Aku taunya yang game yang ada border itu Genshin apa namanya? ML sih.
Whirling snow. With sword comes shadow. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gua. Know my sword. Don't blink. Hey!
Mati sih. Oh, 16.000 12.000 ya per hit ya, lumayan nih. Border Genshin. Oh iya, Genshin juga ada ya. Apa namanya? Bukan border sih. Apa namanya? Maka. Oh, border. Border mah yang aku tahu ML. Kalau Genshin mah Nemkar. Ya fungsinya sama aja sih, tapi sebutannya mah Nemkar bukan border. Beli BP yang berapa itu ya? Itu BP kanan ya. 400 ribuan apa tuh? Apa 300 ribuan ya? Nggak usah lah, blessing aja. Ya beda-beda sih fungsinya. Kalau blessing tuh buat yang pengen gacha. Kalau BP itu buat yang pengen pengen senjata. pingin ya itu name card gitu, beda fungsi sih gitu. Jadi yang F2P F2P friendly ya yang B BP apa yang blessing. Memang border apa namanya name cardnya Genshin yang BP itu bagus-bagus sih dibandingkan yang event atau yang karakter. Bagusan yang BP apa yang name cardnya BP. Udah kan? Harusnya sudah semua sih.
Add as. Thank you for. Add as.
No, oh beda ya sekarang ya ininya. Dulu bukan uang kan, bukan moral maksudnya. Nah, ayo kita quest baru nih mulai nih questnya nih. Dari mana ya startnya ya? Sini kan? Dan juga salah satu yang bagus dari Chasm adalah lagunya. Gue minta nama YouTube lo. Gimana? Gue minta nama YouTube-mu lagi lo. Masa nggak tahu nama YouTube-ku? Lo, masa nggak tahu nama channelku? Gimana ya? Gimana? Udah yuk kita quest yuk. Akun quest yuk, quest yuk.
Oh, Traveler and Paimon? I didn't expect to see you two here.
Yampe? Shouldn't you be at work in Lille Harbor? What are you doing out in the middle of nowhere?
Suara gemah ya, oke.
Well, to be perfectly honest, this case is a little out of the ordinary. In fact, this is the first time I've ever witnessed the bottom of the chasm. Oh, but before I forget, could you do me a favor, please? If anyone happens to ask about me or my present whereabouts, just tell them you haven't seen me.
Kenapa tuh?
What are you talking about?
Ini ilegal ya?
No, it's not like that. Look, it's quite a long story. So if you could, please just cover for me. I'll see you later.
Oh, nutupin kenapa? Sus.
Hey! And there she goes. What in Tibet was that all about? I'm starting to feel nervous all of a sudden. Do you think she did something illegal and now she's gone into hiding here?
Enggak gitu deh
Or
kayaknya.
maybe something super scary happened?
Enggak mungkin, yang kan konsultan hukum.
Don't be so naive. The world is complicated these days, you know. We should be prepared for the worst. If something really did happen,
Nah,
we might
hadir
find
walaupun bentaran
ourselves
nggak
becoming
apa-apa,
our
Abim.
accomplices.
Maka saya udah mau hadir. Kalau boleh subscribe ya, kalau belum ya. Kalau nggak subscribe nanti dapat cici. Kalau main Genshin tapi nggak mau subscribe ya. Di sini kalau nggak subscribe diancam cici soalnya.
Oh, what a
Halo ya,
dilemma.
halo juga
Should
hadir.
we really cover for her?
Nah, sebenarnya kamu yang polos dan ribet ya.
Oh, hey, you over there! Yeah, you!
Someone's coming. But that voice sounds pretty familiar.
Ah, it's you two. So, what are you two doing in a place like this?
Liburan
Wait,
kah?
don't tell
Gimana?
me. You're on vacation.
Liburan kenapa ke Chasm coba?
I must say, you two are looking pretty good. Things been going your way lately? Cause I have been doing amazing.
Ito? Who's that behind you?
Hey there, I'm with the Arataki gang. Kuki Shinobu. Nice to meet you.
Mm-mm.
All right, I almost forgot she was back there. Let me introduce you to Shinobu, the pride and joy of the Arataki gang.
Oh, another member of Ito's gang!
Let me tell you, she's one of Hanamizaka's best and brightest, so of course she's in the gang. Shinobu takes care of practically everything in the Arataki gang. She can protect you guys too, you know?
A friend of the boss is a friend of mine. You must be the traveler in Paimon.
Yep. Nice to meet you too, Shinobu.
Ano naman si
The
Buha?
pleasure's mine. I have a feeling that we'll be working together soon enough.
Oh ya dia udah tahu kan.
Ito, if she's the one that takes care
Aku
of
baru
everything
bikin
in the
Discord nih.
gang,
Oh,
then
boleh
doesn't
kah
it
bikin lah.
kinda make her the
Nanti kalau udah
gang's
bikin
real
boleh
boss?
join kah? Banyak channel gitu. Discord tuh intinya kayak grup gitu sih. Cuman ya lebih ke komunitas gitu, lebih ke gaming gitu biasanya. Silakan bikin kak. Tapi cuma kalau dia sesuaikan sama masalah, jadi maksudnya dia yang bosnya gitu.
Are you kidding? Of course I'm the boss. To the four corners of Teyvat, there is only one boss of Hanamizaka's legendary Arataki gang, me.
Udah join punyamu masih nggak ngerti. Memang sih aku juga di Discord cuman bikin aja sih, maksudnya nggak bikin banyak konten di situ.
Okay, Paimon gets the dynamic now. A useless boss with an ultra-capable subordinate.
Jadi satu bos nggak berguna dengan bawahannya bisa gitu.
Hey, you know what? Forget it. The average person couldn't possibly understand the dynamics of the Arataki gang. As the leader, I can't let myself stoop down to your level. Anyway, have you seen a pink-haired legal mage
Penyihir.
lady? Wears a goofy hat, knows everything kind of short.
Bisa ngependek ngatain lagi.
Uh-oh.
Her name's Yanfei. She's a legal advisor from Liyue. I thought perhaps you two would know her.
Oh, no. We haven't seen her. We don't know this person at all.
Mana apa semakin gimana? Oh dari yang tadi ini udah ketahuan.
Aha! So you have seen her.
No, what gave you that idea? Paimon didn't say anything.
Aw, look at you getting all antsy. Seems I was able to get to the truth after all.
When someone is lying, their eyes often start wandering subconsciously. Anyway, don't worry. I assure you we don't have any ill intentions.
Udel. Bandingin udel cookie sama udelnya itu.
So, you guys know Yanfei?
Well, she, kind of saved my life, so yeah, you could say we've met.
She saved your life? Wait, hold on. What are you two doing in the chasm anyway?
You know that the Sakoku decree has been lifted recently in Inazuma, right? Well, Shinobu wanted to come to Liyue and pick up her graduation certificate. I came along because it's safer to travel in numbers.
Aku ikut karena pasti lebih aman kalau kita banyakan, maksudnya bareng-bareng gitu ya. Kan di sini dijelasin kan kayak kenapa itu sama Cookie itu ke Liyue.
Graduation certificate? Did you study in Liyue?
Yes, I studied law at the Tongwen Academy in Liyue. Unfortunately, the Sakoku decree was implemented just when I was home visiting my family before graduation. So we were taking care of some errands in Liyue, and the boss got tangled up with some Millilith while we were standing in a line. He was about to get arrested when, luckily, Yanfei happened to be walking past and helped us out.
Kurang bahan. Oh.
Yep, if it wasn't for her, our trip to Liyue would have ended with me and the slammer. So, you know, I just wanted to do something nice to show my heartfelt gratitude. But she said she didn't need my help with anything. I thought there's a chance she might run into trouble here on her own, so I followed her here. Yeah, just in case she needs me to come leaping to her rescue.
Jadi kamu masih kan memaksanya untuk bantuanmu. Ini tahun Mas Budi cek.
What? No, it's not like that at all. Look, I just wanted to protect her, okay? She looked like she was in a hurry, so I thought she must be out doing something important. People can get into trouble when they're out in the world dealing with serious business, you know? I'm just being considerate, really.
Swear.
Traveler. That way.
Mungkin dia ingin aku mengalihkan itu. Kenapa? Apa tukang bahan tadi ya?
Ah, great, thanks. I'll go after her. Shinobu, time to roll. You're not my savior. Ito's coming to your rescue.
Appreciate the help. Until next time.
Traveler, did you just send Ito the wrong way on purpose? Huh. Shinobu seemed pretty sharp. Paimon doesn't think you can pull one on her like that. Or maybe she knows that Ito can be a big nuisance, so she's trying to stop him from bothering Yunfei.
Nah tuh,
Oh, if that's the case,
siapanya
then
Sucrose
wow,
gimana?
she really
Nggak ada
knows how to call
hubungan.
the shots.
Nggak ada hubungan sih, kayaknya nggak ada hubungan deh. Malah nggak saling kenal kali ya.
Nobody will be bothering
Tahu juga sih.
Yunfei. If we run into her again later, we should let her
Pokoknya
know that we helped her
biasanya
out.
ya sesuai elemen sih biasanya kalau Anemo pasti ada hijaunya, kecuali Kazuha sih. Ada hijaunya biasanya kalau Anemo, kalau Hydro ya biru gitu. Rasa gitu sih. Betul.
Alright, now let's go take a look at the crash site from last time.
Ketabrak, maksudnya ketabrak gimana tuh emang? Lambang gitu ya kan, icon. Kazuha Pyro, iya makanya. Biasanya tuh karakter itu gambar pakaiannya ya sesuai dengan elemennya. Cuman Kazuha yang nggak sesuai, bukan nggak sesuai ya. Cuman Kazuha yang beda sendiri gitu. Mungkin biar gampang aja ngeliatinnya, biar gampang sesuai elemennya aja kali. Dibuat gitu. Gitu, Mona biru, Kli merah, Cacing ungu. Udah ini ya ya. Bisa nggak? Sebentar. Ada yang mau datang. Terus skill kecing ini cuma ngebling doang kah? Masih belum dapat feelnya mau Archon. Enggak, dia nge-skill juga sama nge-infuse elektro kah? Nanti tak tunjukin deh, kecing gampang soalnya. Nanti aku tunjukin kah? Apa mau tunjukin sekarang kah? Tapi ini ketiga questnya sih. Nah, sini deh. Gila kecing tuh ada dua fungsi. Kalau misalnya nggak di build pun, ya tinggal dipakai buat ngebling aja. Misalnya mau ngeloncatin apa, gitu. Terus kedua fungsinya buat infuse. Ini kan fisikal kan nggak ada elemennya. Tapi kalau dipakai, dia jadi ada elektronya. Selama berapa ya? 3 detik, 4 detik kan gitu. Atau kedua bisa juga ini diarahin, taruh sana misalnya, terus di charge attack. Jadi sananya kayak ada ledakan elektro gitu. Tapi kecingnya nggak dapat elektronya. Yang gini misalnya, nggak dapat elektronya. Gitu. Ya, kalau aku sih biasanya mainnya langsung tap gini sih. Jadi ada dapat elektronya, terus pas pembahasannya itu tuh ada damage-nya juga. Pas ini, nah ini nggak ada damage. Nah ini ada damage-nya. Apa ada ya tadi? Nggak tahu sih yang pertama. Gitu. Jadi kecing pun walaupun nggak di build tetap kepake level 1 kan. Tapi kalau untuk jalan gini misalnya mau ke sana bisa gini bantu dikit lah. Misalnya gitu. Ya contoh aja ya. Gitu. Siapa tuh? Fituru. Bola Zennya ada member lagi, bagus. Berarti aman dari cici lagi tuh. Tapi dia red off terus ya. Maksud tuh nggak pernah menang red off. Pasti abis ini menang red off. Agak tricky. Iya. Tapi kalau di battle, kalau tabnya tuh dia auto targeting gitu. Jadi nggak perlu manual. Misalnya lagi battle gini-gini aja. Ini bakal ngarah ke musuh otomatis. Nah kalau untuk explore ya baru kita ngatur manual kemana gitu. Misalnya mau ngambil kulus-kulusan di atas, bisa pakai kecing ngambilnya. Jadi walaupun nggak di build tetap kepake. Loh aku batu loh kan doanya bagus kan, siapa tahu menang red off. Dah.
Look, Yente is here too. Hey, Yente, we sent away the people that were following you.
Oh, good. Thanks a lot. The guy with the weird outfit
Oh,
seems
Rama,
super
bisa sih kerja
outgoing.
batang.
Normally, I don't mind making friends, but I've got work to do today.
Oh? So what kind of work are you doing in a place like this? Aw, don't tell Paimon you're thinking about becoming an adventurer too.
Well, as a legal advisor, sometimes I also have to travel in person. I came to the chasm to deal with a will.
A will?
That's right. I found a will inside an old book. I'm guessing it was left by someone of great importance. It appears he lost a magical device and wished to retrieve it.
Paimon didn't know legal advisors have to deal with that kind of thing. Huh, what a job.
Will execution is also part of my work as a legal advisor. Of course, cases like this are quite rare. The chasm is not the kind of place you can just waltz into whenever you want.
Oh, so you do know what kind of place this is?
Who's that?
Suara nyelan Inggris ya?
Ah, I thought I might find you here.
Oh iya dong, suara nyelan Inggris belum familiar soalnya, makanya suara siapa? Oh iya. Animasinya pakai animasi plunging attack dong, nggak ada animasi yang lain apa ya?
I'm sure Liyue's top legal consultant can handle it without my input.
Wah kakak, suara Paimon julid.
That's funny. I thought we'd established that my legal opinion doesn't count for anything when Yelan's around.
Who is she?
This is Yelan. Leah is, well, let's just say she works in the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I can at least say that much, right?
Soal temanku
Anyway,
ya.
she's a friend of mine.
Sure. Coincidentally, I have something to do here as well. Seems chance has brought us all together. You may not know me, traveler in Paimon, but I've certainly heard about
Oh
you.
ya, sepertinya temanku di Liyue memang banyak.
You're all here on business, and it's my job to monitor the chasm. According to regulations, I should accompany you. But, as it turns out, I have other things that require my attention. I'm afraid I can't join you this time. You may go about your business. Just try not to make a ruckus.
Oh, that's most unfortunate. I was about to ask for your assistance. Could you spare a little time to help me take care of this will? For old time's sake?
I don't know. Depends what's in it for me.
Fair enough. I suppose even a guide needs to get paid. It just so happens that Madame Ping gave me some nice tea. I'll treat you to a cup if you agree.
Why don't you tell me a little more about how you got here first? Then I'll...
Hey, you!
Ito? What is he doing back here?
I know what you two did. You really tried to throw me off, didn't you? And I thought we were...
Kan mereka juga temanku ya, bener sih.
That's close enough.
Huh? Who are you?
Where are you?
Sorry, this area is part of the chasm. It's closed to the general public.
Are you kidding me? I
Oh,
don't
lucu.
see any warning signs or fences. What gives you the right to keep me out?
Kid, where there's real danger, you'll never see a warning sign.
Gelut, gimana kok gelut?
Paimon never knew this place was so important.
It's true. This is not a place you can just go in and out of as you wish. That's also why I didn't want anyone to follow me. Unfortunately, you didn't listen.
The Traveler has done a lot for Liyue in the past. And Yanfei is a renowned legal consultant in Liyue, so I can trust their
Jadi itu
intentions.
sama
As
Cookie
for you
ilegal.
two,
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You trying to say that I'm not famous enough and my intentions are no good?
Jadi maksudnya antara aku tidak terkenal atau aku punya niat buruk.
I don't know your background, so I can't give you free passage here. Besides, Yanfei doesn't seem to need your help, does she?
Ha! How would you know what Yanfei needs? What are you, two joined at the hip or something?
Right. Anyway, I don't need to be a mind reader to see that. In any case, as a visitor from Inazuma, I'd suggest you defer to a local when in doubt.
Oh, why you?
Please, try not to be so impulsive. She is right, you know.
Uh-oh. Things are starting to get a
Mereka
little heated here.
gelut. Iya ya, belum ada karakter Genshin yang saling berantem satu sama lain.
Oh, not good. You really shouldn't start butting heads with Yelan.
It's true that we don't know anything about the unique conditions of this place, so we'll heed your advice and leave immediately. But if this really is a dangerous area, seriously, you should put up a
Ada
sign.
child. Enggak, maksudku sesama NPC. Yang duel gitu loh. Kalau child kan beda.
Thanks for the suggestion.
Apa ya? Lupa aku.
I'll consider it.
Oh yeah? And what if we don't leave?
Boss,
Then, I'm afraid things might get
Albert
unpleasant.
palsu. Kan palsu.
Is that so? You really think you can take the two of us? Gotta admit, I like your optimism.
Although you're friends with the Traveler and Yanfei, I'd still suggest you heed my warning.
Thanks for that, but too bad I'm not
Ah,
buying
nggak
it.
mau.
If you're so strong, then why don't you show me what you got?
hold on, boss. There's no need to start a fight here.
Oh no, I'm going in whether she likes it or not.
You think I was joking around, huh?
Oh no, these two are about to go at it.
Please, wait a minute, you two. This whole thing started because of me. Why don't you just save me the embarrassment and just... Huh? Uh-oh, it's a...
Hey, stop trying to change the subject. I'm gonna, huh?
Kan.
Ah!
Itu kan. Berarti yang ngancurin secara nggak sengaja itu ya. Bukan ngancurin deh, yang buka segel gitu.
Ouch.
Gimana bisa sakit memang?
What happened? Oh, hey, are you alright?
Ow. Putting my books under me to break the fall didn't help at all.
This place.
Where are we?
I'm gonna feel that in the morning. Hey, Shinobu, Traveler, and my savior. Is everyone okay?
Well, this is an unfortunate turn of events.
Hey, so, how far down did we fall?
It seems the ground collapsed during our little confrontation up there.
Nggak kuat aman.
Perhaps because we triggered the elemental forces.
Well, don't look at me. If you weren't so
Salah ya.
rude, maybe I wouldn't have gotten mad.
Siapa
Who
yang
can put up with
pandai?
that kind of dude?
It's my duty to stop intruders from breaking into important places. If telling the truth sounds rude, then I'm afraid you're just a little too fragile.
Hey, life's too short to give in all the time.
Boss, I'm afraid you're not going to win this argument. I suggest we stop provoking her.
Jadi kayak
What
penasehat
do you
gitu.
want here?
I'm simply pointing out the facts. I understand how you feel, but you're making my life difficult by starting random fights with everyone.
Looks like Ito can't argue against either Yelan or
Sekali.
Shinobu.
Jadi itu
He's in a
Shinobu sama
real
seperti
tough
kamu dan
spot
aku.
now. Hey! What do you mean? Don't you dare compare Paimon to Ito!
Whoa, what do you mean? You looking for a fight too?
Paimon was just saying how it is! Everyone knows you're a bit of an idiot.
You calling me an idiot? Oh yeah? Well, you're a puny little flying lavender melon, ha!
Gimana?
Flying lavender melon! Oh,
Suara Jepangan mana ya? Penasaran jadi.
You better mind your manners, bull checker!
We seem to be a long way down from where we
Wah,
fell.
di belakang masih
It's
berantem ya.
impossible
Oke,
to see what's
ceritanya
going
gitu.
on up above.
It's unlikely we'll be able to climb back up that far. We'll need to find another way. I'm sorry to interrupt your lovely little chat here, but I think there's something you may need to know. The chasm is regarded as a mysterious area in Liyue. It was sealed off for years due to a mining accident. Whatever goes on down here, I suggest you remember this.
Kaget
You didn't
gimana?
see anything, you didn't hear anything,
Ya, tapi
and you're not gonna ask any questions.
apa dari
Save you from getting caught up
dari
in
dialognya
things
pun
you should know
pendekatannya
about.
bagus yang ini. Jadi wajar kalau tadi ngasih nilainya lebih bagus dibandingkan yang bagian pertama.
I won't treat you as hostiles, and in exchange, I hope you won't make things difficult when it comes to keeping secrets. I'll do what I can to find a way out.
Huh? Well, where does she think she's going?
Hanya gitu Nyan.
Like she said, to search for an exit. Chances are that Yelan is the best among us at survival and handling emergencies. We should just let her go. I'm afraid I must apologize. I don't typically disclose details of a client's will to third parties, which is why I couldn't tell you the truth. I'm sorry. I came to the chasm in search of the fantastic compass, which is mentioned in the will. Many years ago, my client gave this magical device to someone ambitious, hoping that it'd be handy in times of need. According to an eyewitness account, the person who received the device took it into the chasm and has been missing ever since. Throughout history, many wars have been fought in the vicinity of the chasm. Even if that person died in one of the wars, I still wish to do my utmost and find the device and fulfill the client's wish. Yelan's words of caution were not unwarranted. There are dangers lurking in the chasm. I'm sure you've all realized that by now. Given that we're all caught in
Untuk
this mess,
episodenya mantep
let's
sih.
try to find a
Oh
way
ya
out
kah?
together.
Maksud tuh mantep kah? Maksud dari dialognya aja tuh bagus maksud tuh. Itu dan Paimonnya tuh. Apa namanya pendekatannya bagus gitu.
Whatever you say, my savior. I'll do whatever you ask. From now on, we're a team. All of us. And as for that big jerk, well, I guess that includes her too.
You said Yelan works for the Ministry of Civil Affairs, huh? Paimon can tell she's tougher than most, but... wow. Her job sounds demanding.
Well, that's what she tells outsiders. I can't disclose too much about her identity, but I'd say she's the only person who can handle this type of work.
What kind of lame job would have someone go out to the middle of nowhere?
Oh, Paimon knows! An adventurer. Hey, what's with the face? Oh, did Paimon say something wrong? That's literally what the two of us do, isn't
Yang
it?
paling itu aku Paimon bukan Paimon gimana?
You're so stingy these days. Oh, just let Paimon be an adventurer by association, okay?
Yeah, she's got a point, Traveler. You're Paimon's boss. Take it from me. As a great leader, you should learn to be a little more generous. You know, let your sidekick share some of the glory.
Itu yang ngedip ya, ngedip sebelah ya.
You really don't understand anything about us.
Paimon, don't take him too seriously. He's just joking.
For the sake of Shinobu, fine.
I'm the boss, so I'll let it slide.
Perhaps this was another sealed location, but an undocumented one. What could be in here?
I've got some food and water on me. If anyone needs some, just let me know.
Great! You know, Bullchecker, you may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but your subordinate here seems super capable and reliable.
I know. Isn't she the best? Hey, I am too a sharp tool.
There seems to be an entrance up ahead, with a path inside.
Wonder where it leads to. Well, let's go take a look.
Tuh bagi lokasinya lan. Oh, ini ceritanya udah di domain ya. Makanya nggak ada mapnya. Oke, masuk akal. Ceritanya udah di domain kah? Oh enggak, apa ya? Iya deh. Gimana? Salah follow ya. Gue tuh tak kaget. RS enggak ada. Iya ya, ini secara teori ini udah di domain. secara sistem ya, secara mekanik. Oke, makanya nggak ada di map. Nggak jadi gelut, iya. Jadi gelut. Mungkin kalau dibikin scene gelut ngerepotin ya, maksud tuh dari segi produksi biayanya besar, jadi nggak usah deh gitu, mending dibikin di scene-nya aja gitu.
Who would have guessed we'd find a domain entrance in a place like this?
If there's a way in, then there's a way out. Let's go and take a look.
The rocks here seem to be old Liyue mountain rocks. They're similar to what I've seen in books. This domain must have existed for quite some time now.
Kalau tebakan aku kemungkinan nih domain kayak domain ilusi gitu. Coba deh nanti.
What's that sound?
Kan.
Oh, it's Xiao.
Conqueror of Demons, what are you doing here?
Oh, I came down from above. I heard a noise, so I followed it here.
So you're not here by accident. Wanna team up?
No, I have something else to do.
Apa tuh?
I'm looking for someone. You shouldn't be here. I would urge you to go back as soon as possible.
Itunya,
Well, that's Xiao for ya. Shows up without a warning and disappears without a trace.
Huh.
Kan.
That guy looked pretty tough. Maybe almost as tough as me. Seems like a solid
Luar
dude.
biasa. Xiaonya copit, maksudnya gimana copit?
Seriously, Bullchucker? Where do you get your confidence from?
Should we really be letting him go off on his own?
Oh, he wouldn't listen no matter how much you tried to talk him out of it. He is super tough though, so don't worry about him.
Everyone, keep your eyes and ears peeled from here on out. We don't know what lies ahead, so we have to be ready for anything.
Oh, look, I'm happy to say we're all on the same team and everything, but could you cut the little speeches and the whole follow the leader act? I, for one, think I should be able to look after myself.
Boss!
Okay.
Besides, Yelan is just looking out for everyone. You know, Bullchucker, you're a guest here, so maybe try to get
Apa
along
itu kan
with
tamu di
everyone.
sini? Dia belum ya.
Ha! Please, you're not a local either, flying lavender melon. So stop trying to sound like one.
Nggak, itu nggak salah sih itunya, tapi ya udah. Masuk ke lebih bebatuan domain. Gimana bang belok? Hydro, apa ada kokomi boleh lah. Itu sumpah mirip Habibi pengen. Gimana? Gimana? Kok bikin Habibi kah? Gimana ceritanya mirip Habibi?
What shall we do?
Kok mirip Habibi kah gimana? Sudahlah besok senam. Dan senam lagunya ayo kita semua semangat bangsa, mana susah lagi senam? Masih ada senam toh. Udah lama loh nggak senam. Lagunya yang kayak mana? Ada linknya nggak? Oh iya, ini nggak ada map ya, lupa aku. Karena lagu-lagu senam pas SD, SMP, SMA tuh masih inget lagu-lagunya. Ini dikasih pembatas kok, biar nggak jatuh ya. Biasanya nggak ada pembatas nggak? Oh iya dong, ada pembatasnya sekarang.
Labyrinths like this are unique to Liyue.
This place is actually pretty cool. If we weren't in such a hurry to get out, we could kick back and enjoy the scenery a little.
Ini mirip di mana? Di event in Enkanomia ya. Okay.
Allow me. Oz, reveal. Incoming.
Lagu battle Casam kah? Casam kan? Casam lagi Casam. Oh ya, lupa aku.
All these twists and turns remind Paimon of the Adepti domains we've been to before. Could there be an Adeptus here?
Masuk akal Paman, bisa jadi sih. Oke. Sebenarnya dikasih penutupnya malah bagus sih, jadi nggak jatuh sengaja tuh nggak ada. OTW bingung kalau udah nyampe kelas quest event. Oh iya kah? Emang nggak apa questnya? Nggak ada apa-apa ya. Biasanya kan di domain kayak gini kan ada chest tersembunyi gitu ya.
Solidify.
Hold the line.
Cut to the chase.
Apa nih? Oh iya kah? Oh, naik ke atas lagi, oke. Oh, oke. Oke, putar lagi berarti. Oh, ala cara balikan di sana, berarti harus dibalik dulu nggak sih? Harus mikir nih berarti. Kapan sih? Sambil harus fokus berarti ini. Yap, betul, ya kan? Oh, ya bener tadi berarti bisa nggak? Nggak kan? Oh bisa. Untuk Infinite bingung saya kelas hanya sejam balik portal doang. Kalau bingung aku rasa harus ini sih, harus sambil fokus berarti mainnya.
Nowhere to hide.
Nah itu biar tahu oh di sini, biar konsentrasi gitu. Buat balik. Harus bisa. Kita mau ke atas. Oh iya kan ke atas ya. Oh iya. Waduh, tiba-tiba muncul loh. Bukan deh.
Allow me.
Cut to the chase.
Speed of light.
Order guide you. Solidify. Midnight phantasm.
Don't blink.
Apa tuh sambil skincare kan waduh.
Hey, look over there. It looks like an exit.
Ya nggak apa-apa sih. Nah, tuh udah bingung situ. Lampunya melawan hukum perdamaian. Lampunya maksud lampu apa tuh? Coba skincare kan. Jam 8 udah skincare kan ya kayak. Biasanya kan pas mau tidur. Balik lagi oh enggak.
Huh? Wait, this ain't right.
Tempat tadi kan.
We end up back here.
So we've been here already?
Yes, this is exactly where we started.
But we couldn't have taken a wrong turn. We were headed in the same direction the entire time. We never turned around.
Yes, that's what I thought too.
Traveler, we were going the right way, weren't we?
Are we?
How strange.
There's a legend in Inazuma about a merchant who was tricked by a Bake Danuki one evening
see
and
my
kept
remote, right?
circling around the same place the whole night. Even by dawn, they still hadn't found a way out.
Yeah, Paimon's heard that one before too.
So we're all familiar with the story then? Good, because I'm pretty sure that's what's happening to us right now. But fear not, I happen to have a certain sidekick who can exercise yokai and spirits and whatnot. Let me
Gimana?
summon him real quick.
Unbelievable. And Oni who's friends with an
Para
exorcist?
spoiler aku belum ngerjain loh. Kan aku udah tulis
Open-minded guy.
may contain spoiler. Mungkin bisa mengandung spoiler.
For the
Oh.
boss, ignorance is a virtue.
Nah, sini kebajikan juga gimana?
You're up, Ushi. Go get that spirit.
Oh iya, sini Ushi dikenalin juga kalau nggak salah. Mo, gimana? Ya bener sih Mo
This
sih.
is Ushi, an auxiliary member of the Arataki gang.
Ini supaya seru. Oh beda-beda orang sih. Kalau aku spoiler malah nggak mau. Ini jadi jadi apa? Jadi thumbnail bagus sih buat yang suka itu ya. Spoiler alert. Oh iya, spoiler alert juga sama sih.
Oh, Ushi says hello, everyone. You can just call him Ushi or Beefcake. Yeah, he's got a keen sense of direction, so I'll let him lead the way.
I didn't know gangs could have auxiliary members.
This does not have the trappings of something that's gonna work.
You're telling me.
All right, go, Ushi. Go find us a way out of here.
Masih mencari yang keluar sembunyi di sekeliling.
Huh? What's that? Oh, really? Oh, no way.
What's wrong?
Ushi says he searched everywhere, but there's no exit.
Gemoy, gimana gemoy? Iya gemoy. Kalau ada bonekanya lucu kali ya.
That doesn't add up. If we were able to come in, then there must be a way to get out. Here, let me take another look.
Has anyone else noticed this? We initially thought we fell here from above. At that time, there was a way out high
Udah
overhead.
nge-spoiler quest
Now,
dan beginilah
it seems even that exit
tanggapan.
has
Gimana? Lesti Bilar itu siapa? Aduh, kalian awalnya kita jatuh dari atas. Waktu itu jalan keluarnya ada jauh di atas. Kami untuk keluarnya sudah hilang.
Inexplicable if you ask me.
It seems there's more than meets the eye with these underground structures.
I'm gonna take another look around.
Everywhere we look, there are just more and more rocks. Maybe we've just misremembered. Maybe this isn't the place we started from.
What? You scared now?
Nah, mulai nih.
No, Paimon's super brave.
Oh, yeah? Well, Ushi also thinks you're scared. It's okay. Don't be scared to admit you're,
Ada aku.
scared. You've got us here to protect you. We can't just sit here twiddling our thumbs. Let's keep looking for a way out. Shinobu, you stay here with my precious savior. I'll take the traveler and Paimon with me.
Got it. Be careful, everyone.
Please, there's no need to keep calling me savior. Just Yanfei is fine. Mr. Arataki, it seems that as the head of the Arataki gang, you possess a strong sense of leadership.
Ah, too kind, too kind. And just call me Ito. Since we're a team now, we should have each other's backs. Paimon, if you feel scared again, I can cover your eyes for you.
Gimana? Bisa tempat.
Seems there's really no way out.
I can't shake the feeling that there's something off about this place.
Boss, did you guys find anything over there?
Not only that, I could have sworn I saw some shadows moving a second ago.
Benar ada hantunya
This better
gimana?
not be haunted.
Probably not the right time to ask this, but Paimon just can't help it. Ito, you're an Oni. Doesn't that kind of mean everywhere you go is haunted?
No, ignore the red horns, okay? I'm talking about spooky, floaty ghosts. Now you see them, now you don't kind of haunted.
Ito, are you afraid of ghosts?
Oh no, boss. You've been found out.
Nah kan?
What? Me? No way! What? Are you kidding? Stop joking around. Seriously though.
Terus ya gimana?
Looking at you, Paimon suddenly doesn't feel scared anymore. Hey, Bullchucker, if you're scared, Paimon can cover your eyes for you.
Maybe I should make better use of my time.
Berapa tuh lalu mengeluarkan rentenir risikonya.
Add a little salt.
Tiba-tiba
some
spawn.
pepper.
Kamu lagi memagang lavender melon?
Yeah, roasted lavender melon is delicious. You can try some when it's done. Oh right, there are two types, sweet and savory. Alright, you can try them both then. It's important that we remain calm, especially
Tuh,
when we're in the throes of
kelihatan
a
ini
tough
kualitas
situation
story-nya di
like this.
upgrade. Dari waktu pengerjaan juga lebih lama sih wajar ya. Tapi waktu pengerjaan lama kan karena WFH ya. Jadi kurasa bukan karena waktunya panjang sih, tapi sekalipun misalnya nggak di delay, harusnya tetap bagus sih menurut aku ya. Karena kan delaynya itu ya tetap WFH gitu. Tapi memang story-nya lebih bagus sih dari cara pendalaman karakternya lebih banyak.
If I'm reading the situation correctly, there seems to be some secret here that the boss and I are not supposed to know about. But don't worry, I'll distract the boss while you discuss things with the others.
Iya benar, sepertinya ada rahasia tersembunyi di sini yang tak boleh ketahui. Tapi jangan.
Oh, I thought I smelled something cooking.
Would you like some Yanfei?
Thank you, but I'm not hungry. You guys go ahead. Oh, and by the way, I haven't seen you in a while, Shinobu.
Yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it? The last time I saw you was when you taught one of my classes as a substitute while I was studying in Liyue.
Oh, berarti Yancy guru.
Substitute teacher? Ah, yes, now I remember. It was during winter, wasn't it?
Yes, I remember everyone said your lecture was very interesting. Now that I think about it, I should call you senpai.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Who would have ever guessed that we'd get caught up in such a dilemma
Oh,
together?
jadi Yanfi bisa mengajar juga.
Not only that, she's funny and engaging while she speaks. Needless to say, she's very popular among the students.
Oh, I'm flattered.
I see everyone is still here.
Yelan, we split into groups and searched the area, but there are no signs of any way out. How about you?
No. And though I'd prefer not to say it, we'd better mentally prepare
Mempersiapkan diri.
ourselves. If we can't find a way out, we may be stuck underground for some time.
Nah, Tunumpan nanya, bintang 5 Bennett, bintang 5 B5 Bennett event yang nambah yang sama. Mananya bintang 5 Bennett. Banner ya, kok Bennett sih. Gimana? Numpan nanya bintang 5 banner event yang sama build untuk F2P apa ya Bang, baru main sebulan. Numpan nanya bintang 5 banner event yang sama di build untuk F2P apa ya? Apa ya? Maksudnya numpan nanya bintang 5 banner event yang sama di build. Maksudnya tuh ini mungkin kalau untuk baru main gacha siapa? Yelan atau Xiao? Kalau aku lebih ke Yelan sih. Karena Yelan itu lebih ke support. Ya lebih ke support sih soalnya. Nanti jadi apa? Jadi penggunaannya lebih luas. Kalau di PS kan lebih ya lebih ke domain tertentu atau spiral tertentu. Kalau aku lebih pilih Yelan. Mungkin gitu maksudnya ya. Kalau Rama build untuk F2P, aku rasa apa ya sebutan ya? Kalau aku sih main Genshin nggak ada yang konstelasi karakternya. Maksudnya tuh C0 aja udah oke. Tuh senjatanya nggak ada bintang 5. Kalaupun dapetnya nggak sengaja gitu, bukan ngincer konstelasi atau ngincer senjatanya gitu. Jadi Genshin nggak F2P pun tetap bisa dimainin sih, cuman ya kalau buat spiral lebih susah aja. Iya sih lebih enak mainnya awal main butuh DPS banyak, di jalan ada Syncue, ada alternatifnya. Ya bisa juga, tapi kan kalau pendapat aku lebih ke Yelan. Kalau Xiao mainnya lebih ke mekanik kan, loncat gitu. Makanya tergantung playstyle-nya lagi. Gamenya juga gampang, nggak mikirin reaction. Oh, kalau aku Xiao tuh malah apa ya? Aku nggak bisa pakai Xiao gitu loh. Mati pakai Xiao. Makanya aku lebih pilih Yelan juga. Kalau Xiao juga build-nya apa ya? 2 Fury 2 attack persen ya kalau nggak salah ya, atau 2 attack persen. Kalau Yelan bisa 4 emblem, bisa Yelan lebih banyak variasi artenya kan, bisa pakai 2 Menelit, 2 Noblesse bisa. Pakai HOD juga bisa masih. Tergantung cara main sih. Atau coba main ini deh, bukan main ya, coba karakter trialnya gitu. Nah, kamu coba main enakan pakai siapa? Pakai Xiao atau pakai Yelan? Enggak, cobain berulang-ulang aja. Akte Xiao yang baru 4 Fermi. Akte baru yang oh iya, akte yang ungu itu ya. Soalnya aku nggak pernah ke sana, jadi nggak inget. Dan juga nggak punya Xiao, jadi nggak pernah ke sana. Gitu. Apa tadi ya? Tergantung cara main sih. Coba berulang-ulang aja gini, main di karakter trialnya itu. Jadi ya playstyle-nya enakan Yelan atau Xiao, tergantung playstyle-mu. Ya harusnya sih karakter trial itu bisa pakai karakter sendiri sih, jadi bisa menyesuaikan gitu ya. Jadi bisa tahu kira-kira cocok nggak dengan build kita, dengan party kita gitu. Kalau untuk awal-awal paling di PS itu ya Noel bisa sih, Razer bisa untuk awal-awal banget. Kalau aku setiap akun malah awal-awal di PS itu malah Xiangling, karena kan Xiangling pasti dapat kan, ada di spiral berapa gitu nggak salah apa ya, Xiangling gitu. Jadi awal-awal di PS aku malah Xiangling gitu kalau aku. Oke, makasih Bang rekomennya. Yang aku maksud di antara semua chef bintang 5. Oh, di antara semua bintang 5 yang limited ya, berarti nggak masuk standar. Sopo ya kalau semua bintang 5 ya. Siapa ya? Yang pastinya di PS kan. Yang pastinya bukan Hutao. Yang pastinya bukan Cilde. No, Ayaka sih. Ayaka sih paling gampang di-build. Maksudnya tuh Ayaka nggak susah nyari kit rate-nya. Atau karakter Cryo deh. Kayak Ganyu atau Ayaka, dua itu sih. Karena nyari kit rate-nya nggak susah. Kalau kalau Ganyu tinggal ini aja. Ganyu lumayan susah lah nyari. Enggak susah sih. Ganyu di 40-50-an udah oke kit rate-nya. Ayaka di 30-an selama pakai 4 blizzard udah gampang nge-crit. Jadi mungkin karakter Cryo, mungkin Ayaka sama Ganyu mungkin jawabannya. Ya walaupun nyari 4 setnya susah. Kalau Ganyu kan 4 Wanderer, Ayaka 4 blizzard. Nah, di situ paling yang susah. Bukan susah ya, lama dapetnya. Tapi tergantung hokinya juga sih. Gitu Dirgan baru nih harus subscribe nih, kalau nggak dapat cici nanti. Dapat bintang 5-nya apa pertama kali? Kazuha. Emang iya Kak Kazuha mah. Nah, atau iya Kazuha nanti kalau mau pas rerun nanti di 2.8 ya, kemungkinan nanti 5 minggu lagi apa 6 minggu lagi gitu.
I think you might be right.
I understand.
An underground space with an entrance but no exit. It just doesn't make any sense. I'll figure something out. Just if anyone happens to find a potential exit, please be sure to take every precaution before
Kalau dapat Kazuha aku yakin
further.
pasti suka, gameplay seru, karakternya bagus, juga OP pula. Iya, atau kalau banner sekarang kan nanti siapa Xiao Yelan Ito itu ya, Xiao Yelan Ito. Nah, kalau aku sih kalau untuk awal-awal main nggak usah gacha semua sih. Mas aku disimpan aja, nunggu buat Kazuha aja. Ya, bilangin lamanya. Ini boleh coba. Bersuara dong, jangan nggak bersuara.
Hey, traveler, what's with the serious face? Do you have a plan? Xiao. Oh, right. Do you want to get in to help us? Sure, let's give it a shot.
Nggak ada suara. Kenapa nggak ada suara?
No response. Paimon thought Xiao would come no matter where we are. Oh no, does that mean even Xiao can't sense our presence here?
Memang begitu apa artinya buat ini? Iya nggak ada suara. Kenapa nggak ada suaranya? Pas kayak gini kan harusnya bisa dikasih suara. Kenapa? Bicara dengan orang-orang. 2, 3, oke. Mati loh, dimatiin. Oh enggak.
That's it. I want to take another look. And this time, I, Arataki, the one and only, will...
Boss!
Bos.
Whoa. What's up, Sourpuss?
Time for some roasted lavender melon.
Huh? We're trapped in a life and death situation underground, and you're telling me it's time for roasted lavender melon? Interesting. You hear that? Ushi says you're completely right. Wait, hold on. Whose side are you on, Beefcake?
It's important to stay replenished. We must keep our energy and morale up in preparation for facing the unknown. Even Ushi knows that.
Fine. You two... hey, are you already eating? Well, hold on. Is it still warm? Oh, that does smell good. Fine. Yeah. We'll have a quick snack, and then we'll keep looking for a way out. Hey, don't eat them all. Leave a couple for me.
Who could have ever guessed we'd get trapped in a place like this? For all the studying I've done in my life, all I know is how to land people in prison. I don't know the first thing about breaking out of one. I've even made a contract with my father to live a happy life. I can't give up hope now. Try and stay positive. At least I've explored a new place and seen more of the world while reuniting with some old friends. Yeah, there's still a silver lining, I guess.
Gak ada ini ya, kayak chest atau apa gitu ya.
Our situation is grim. There doesn't appear to be a way out for now. We should be prepared to stay for a while. Fortunately, we don't seem to lack supplies, and even our motley crew has people who can keep their cool when the stakes are high. Just focus on taking care of yourselves. I'll figure out the rest.
Saya dengan sebab kami selalu teman sudah ditemukan mengunjungi. Nah itu betul. Kembali dari tunggu sampai besok. Di. Udah besok. Bisa kan? Masa nggak bisa bisa dong? Kalau sampai nggak bisa di skip, wah apa tuh kayak bersambung dong mas. Jelek ya dimatiin ya, maksudnya nyala.
There's nothing for Paimon to do here. So boring. Oh, how Paimon longs to stretch her legs and run free in the world outside again.
Maksudmu tuh bang. Assalamualaikum mas, waalaikumsalam dom som.
Alright, fly free then. Basically, Paimon just wants out of here.
Satu hari berlalu gitu saja.
Just a day?
Satu hari.
No, it feels like we've been down here for months. Maybe not months, but at least like 20 days, surely.
Yo, thought I heard you chatting over here.
Oh, hey, Bullchucker.
Well, everyone, I just completed another survey of the surrounding area. Still nothing has changed today.
Here, have some water and take a rest.
Thank you, Shinobu. It's easy to forget to keep hydrated down here.
Out! I want out! All I want is to cruise the streets and have beetle fights again.
Boss, remember there's your image to consider.
But it's so boring, walking around this hole every day. If only I could slurp some ramen and see the beautiful flowers again.
Ramen? Wait a minute. Speaking of ramen, Traveler, are you hungry? I'm not hungry either. But let me pose the question this way. Who is the biggest eater among us?
It's definitely not me.
Hey, what's everybody looking at me for? It's definitely not me. If anyone, it's this one right here.
What are you looking at Paimon for?
Paimon, are you hungry?
No. Paimon's not hungry. Why do you ask?
If that's the case...
Huh? What am I missing here?
Yes, I heard that too, as I was walking over. The question is, how can you not feel hungry, even after 20 days?
That's also strange. Of course, everyone has different perceptions of the passage of time, but how could one person feel like it's only been 1 day and someone else 20 days?
Yeah, now that you mention it, I feel like we've been here 3, 4, 5 days, but I don't feel hungry or thirsty at all.
Although I cooked some food, it wasn't because I was hungry. I just wanted to keep our spirits up. I was planning on saving our rations so we could survive a few more days, but I haven't really felt hungry since.
Ini ya, waktunya berhenti gitu kah? Udah dapetinnya lan. Oh, akun kedua sudah. Tapi akun utama enggak?
Now that I think about it, not only am I not hungry, but I don't feel any real signs of fatigue either. Whether I sleep or not doesn't seem to have any effect on how I feel.
Kayak waktunya berhenti ya kali ya.
Yes, I concur. Resting doesn't make me feel more refreshed, and staying awake doesn't make me any more tired. Very peculiar. It's almost as if our physical state has been suspended.
Hubungan dengan waktu kayaknya.
The more you say, the scarier it sounds. Paimon doesn't even want to think about it.
Entah bagaimana jika Baxio dapat yang sama. Bersuara, jangan tidak bersuara. Ya benar sih ada ngomong dalam hati, tapi kan bisa ada suaranya juga. Kamu bilang kayak gitu.
That's pretty weird. Sounds like the little dude must be in danger.
Bukan kita satu lagi
But
gimana?
he is an Adeptus. This kind of situation should be no trouble for him. I fear that this problem underground is bigger than we thought.
I found something, everyone. I just discovered a new path over there that seems to lead to an unknown area.
You mean a way out? Oh, finally!
Yay! You found something! Oh, please, please be the exit!
I still suspect things can't be that simple.
Sudah.
We should all stay prepared for whatever comes.
Huh? anything out of the ordinary here.
Appearances can be deceiving. As I was examining the wall just now, I noticed there was something unusual about this stone. Seems to me that it's been created using some illusory magic. Hidden behind it lies a passageway.
Whoa! So there really is a path behind here.
Gotta hand it to ya. That sure wasn't easy to find.
Yes,
At least we
Jalan.
can finally get out of here.
Miss Yelan's determination and eye for detail are certainly impressive. Not to mention, you've hardly had any rest the whole time we've been trapped here.
It doesn't matter. I'm not tired. Well, given we're already here, we might as well go in and explore.
Right behind ya. Paimon can't wait to get out of this place.
Coba ya poin terbuka, lanjut menjelajah. Ini domain ya, nggak bisa buat nggak bisa buka peta. Nggak ada sesuatu nih, nggak ada chat atau apa ya. Oke. Berarti ini ceritanya di domain, dalamnya domain lagi. Domain dalam domain berarti. Kota aja yang sembunyi. Apa nih? Simbol apa memiliki warna dengan berbeda. Cocokkan kedua yang bisa kunci kaki. Waduh. Waduh. Jika mau mengejar benar-benar semoga kamu jika salah ada damage. Ya, nggak akan kena damage kok selama ada healer. Apa nih maksudnya nih, belajar dulu tentu. Oke. Nanti dia kata ini ya.
Lucy, is that you?
Hey, did anyone else just hear that voice? It sounded super creepy.
Gimana? Masih bingung. Ya nggak ada di sini ya, nggak ada guide di sini ya. Oke. Ya ampun, ini mungkin beberapa orang banyak yang nggak suka kali ya. Coba. Nah itu, hayo lo kan. Biarkan saya berpikir terlebih dahulu. Oh, kayaknya gampang sih yang kayak gitu. Oke. Coba. Biarkan saya menalar dulu. Coba selesainya beberapa menit.
No. What? Get me. Top fight.
Is some sort of battle taking place here? I wonder who could be involved.
Harus injek semua. Oke.
Hold the line. Oz, reveal.
Solidify.
Ini.
With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Hey!
Gampang kok, nggak susah. Masa susah gini aja. Tak kira sekilas bacanya tentang lightsaber. Ternyata lightsaber. Oh alah, cepat lupa menyebut saya di kemarin dengan polisinya. Waduh. Lightsaber dapat digunakan menjadi sebuah sama bahasa pada apapun di sebutkannya. Semua bahasa tapi bisa juga. Waduh. Let me think. Gunakan lightsaber melalui sebagus. Oh oke. Ya ampun, oh baca gitu. Oh oke. Terus saya zoom in zoom outnya gimana? Gak bisa. LB RT berdepan bakat belakang. Oke. Oh, nggak bisa di zoom in, nggak bisa deketin ya. Oke. So gantinya oke. Tapi mekanik baru nih, bagus nih, ada sesuatu yang baru nih berarti. Ya, dan perasaan aku ya di 2.7 ini kayak apa ya, sensornya tuh agak berkurang ya.
It's still alive. Why would you become like this? I won't attack you.
That sounds like Shell.
Kayak apa namanya?
Whoa, sounds like someone forgot to invite us to the fight.
Pas
Let's
lagi
go and help him.
Yeah, but how are we gonna find him?
apanya pas lagi gliding itu loh, pas lagi gliding kayak lebih bisa ngeliat ke atas gitu. Nggak hafal aku tempatnya. Oh, bagus. Oh ini, oh mungkin ini yang disebut apa, kompas apa tadi gitu ya. Apa fantastic kompas apa ya? Iya kan, perasaan sama iya kan sama aja. Iya, pesan aku iya deh. Kayak lebih nggak tahu ya di lap di aku ya, di laptop ya, nggak tahu kalau di HP ya. Kayak lebih apa ya, dengaknya tuh lebih bisa lihat, kameranya lebih bisa dengak gitu loh. Pas lagi nge-gliding ya. Tapi kalau pas lagi tegak gini nah, tetap sensornya sama gitu. Sama lah kalau ini, tapi kalau pas nge-glide sama beda kayaknya. Nah, bukan fantastic kompas tuh nanti ada itu aja. Oh gitu. Soalnya kan kayak kompas gitu. Oke. Oh makanya rekomen partinya Geo ya, karena musuhnya juga bisa. Oke.
Allow me. Nowhere to hide. Incoming. Don't blink.
Gini aja lebih cepet. Nanti ke situ, oke. Ini apa nih, pyro kah? Oh ini Geo ya, yang pyro nya nggak ada ya. Nih. Tentunya. Ini mungkin sebagian orang ada yang ngerasa pusing sih. Tuh rasa mungkin ada yang komplain pusing mungkin. Waktu diajar atau.
Order guide you.
Wings of darkness. Covenant of the deep. Mana? Oh ya, pakai D-pad bukan analog. Mana? Sebelah mana? Sebelah sini kan? Loh, sebelah mana? Lupa. Iyalah, sini lah. Let's move out.
Ini nggak pusing, tapi kalau ngeliatnya ke sini mungkin agak pusing sebagian orang. Tuh, ada pusing juga ngurusin live chat yang isinya bocil-bocil. Bang, TO nih TO. TO ini TO itu. Time out ini time out itu. Emang di channel siapa? Pusing juga ngurusin live chat yang isinya bocil-bocil. Emang bocilnya ngomong apa? Ngomong kotor gitu kan?
Cut to the chase. Speed of light. Hey! Yeah!
Aku mau jadi VTuber padahal nggak aku jadi VTuber padahal nggak mau. Oh gitu, VTuber ada bocil ya. Tak kira VTuber tuh ya orang dewasa yang gitulah, yang wibu lah istilahnya gitu ya. Bocil pun juga ada di VTuber. Udah. Gitu. Dia bocil sekarang udah upgrade ya. Tahu lah kalau VTuber tuh ketat. Iya. Tapi di ini kan, apa nih? Dibayar nggak? Dibayar nggak tuh?
The light seems to be leading to another platform. Let's go and take a look.
Oh, yang kayak gini mungkin sebagian bakal pusing. Salah nggak kayak gitu. Sama aja sih. Untuk channel baru. Channel baru. Oh, VTuber baru. Sekarang banyak yang VTuber itu ya. Dan juga kalau VTuber kebanyakan cewek kan. Hampir jarang VTuber tuh cowok walaupun ada.
Ground has dissolved? What's down there?
Is that little dude called Xiao down there? We gotta help him.
Hold on. Something's not right here. What's this?
It appears to be a small fissure.
Enggak retakan.
What can you possibly find inside? It can't be a living person, can it?
Conqueror of demons?
Cowok berarti. Oh iya kah cowok? Oh alah.
Xiao, is that you?
Quit trying to scare us, okay?
Huh? Wait, is this some kind of illusion? Paimon can't touch him!
Conqueror of demons, can you hear us?
Hello? Little dude! Anyone
Little dude.
home?
Okay.
He isn't responding. What's going on here?
You.
Oh, he finally said something!
Oh,
Oh.
We followed your voice and found you here, but it's kind of strange. We can't touch you. How did you become an illusion?
An illusion?
talk about a coincidence. We were just thinking you went missing and stuff, and then we heard the sound of you fighting. Pretty lucky we found you, if you ask me. You didn't get hurt, did you?
A coincidence? Wait, something's not right. Something's wrong with this domain. Leave now! Get out!
If he can, we should have him regroup with us as soon as possible.
Lebih baik kalau dia bisa
Tell us what happened and where you are now. We'll come find you immediately.
No, your safety is the top priority. It seems this space can...
bisa bikin ilusi gitu loh, bikin pikiran gimana gitu kok rasa.
Huh? He disappeared.
Where'd he go? It sounded like he might be injured. We need to go help him.
It seems the only option we have to explore any further is through that entrance over there.
Huh. He's injured and telling us to be careful? It's not like we're in any danger here.
Kan kita juga lah ya gimana.
Anyway, the secret behind whatever's going on should be in this cave, right? Don't worry, little dude. Ito's on the way.
Boss, please don't go charging ahead. You're an Oni, not some hunting dog.
Don't worry, I'm invincible. Ah! Oh, my butt.
Ya bunyi pasir.
Looks pretty deep. Be careful, everyone.
Untung air, ampun. Lagi megang remote ini. Nah loh, aku rasa ini bakalan masuk ke scene yang itu. Mau ke sana atau jalan nyambung ke sini? Masuk ke scene yang itu tuh. Tebak-tebakan aku. Ngebling. Awal pintu dan itu ada 8. Oh, matinya ke itu.
Well, Bullchucker, how's your ear?
It's
Maria.
fine. Ugh. My butt is tough.
Go ahead, you can cry if it hurts. I promise I'll try not to laugh.
What do you mean try not to laugh? You should be feeling some serious sympathy for me right now.
But but wouldn't feeling sorry for you be a violation of your dignity? Besides, it's harder not to laugh when I'm not the one in pain.
Di gimana? Tuh bang, nasi kotak. Nasi kotak.
Paimon,
Itu
don't
nasi kotak
laugh.
gimana?
It's okay, everybody. If you want to laugh at him, just let it out.
Don't you have a heart, Shinobu? Oh, and people think I'm the monster.
Wait a second. Xiao's not here, but...
Seems a little out of place here, don't...
Maybe it's some sort of, I don't know, an emergency shelter? There was a picture book I read once that said nice people sometimes build cabins in dangerous places so that anyone in trouble can take shelter inside.
Betul, bilang kalau ada orang baik yang bikin mungkin aja tujuan yang lagi susah bisa pakai bahasa.
Our little dude must be inside then.
Yeah!
I wouldn't be too sure about that. Any person with a normal sense of danger wouldn't be so optimistic.
Wow, Bullchucker! Looks like your subordinate is telling you what's what.
Oh, I believe she was talking to both of us. Yeah, so you can wipe that smug smile off your face. All right, watch and learn, Shinobu. This is why I'm the boss and you're the deputy. If no one is macho enough to open the door, then allow me. Step aside.
Step aside. Itu suara apa? Suara elemental skill.
Once this door's open, we are out of here.
Pakai animasinya elemental skill, oke. Kan ada tombol, bukannya ada tombol ya? Ya kan? Ada tombol kan? Nah, ini ilusi kan? Kok ini ilusi deh. Nah, ilusinya itu gitu.
Eviloni, be gone! You heard me. Get out of here!
Am I seeing things? Or was there someone behind the door?
Nah, can't be. You're just saying things.
Why don't we just open the door again and see?
Who? Me? Oh, all right, I'll open it again.
All you do is goof around all day. You're a bad influence to our child. Be gone!
Masih ada glitch-nya gitu, masih kelihatan glitch-nya.
Those people are carrying bowls. Bowls full of beans. What's that all about?
People throw beans to drive out Oni. Boss is an Oni, so they throw beans at him to get rid of him.
Gave me the fright of my life. What are people from Inazuma doing in a place like this anyway?
Calm down now. You're a person from Inazuma too, you know.
Hey, let's get one thing straight, all right? I'm not a person, I'm an Oni!
Right, but that's not the point. The question is, does this door lead to Inazuma?
Huh? How could that be possible? This place
Buka lagi,
is so
buka lagi
weird.
dan coba lihat
I'm
ada yang
starting to
coba
think it really is haunted.
You guys go right ahead. I'm not opening it again. So, who's up? Oh, how about Paimon? Why don't you open it?
No way! Somebody else do it. Paimon's scared.
P71 belum pulang Tante Yelan. Red on, red off. Kalau red off nggak apa-apa. Kalau red off nggak. Kalau red on nggak apa-apa.
All right, I'll try.
That's our Shinobu. Now, don't let whoever's behind that door push you around, okay?
All right, let's see what's behind the door this time.
Tergantung siapa yang buka. Kayaknya ilusi gitu.
Still reading, Shinobu? Listen, young lady. You should keep your nose out of those books and start taking my advice. I've already found you a perfectly good job as a shrine maiden at the Grand Narukami Shrine. You'll be far better off there than...
Red on kemarin dapat. Oh iya, nyala nyelam ya. Oh iya. Aku PT berapa ya? Harusnya red on. PT itu dia kecatatnya 3 bulan apa 6 bulan ya. Kalau lewat dari itu nggak kecatat lagi, lupa.
Shinobu? Who is that?
No way! Was that who I think it was?
Oh, this is embarrassing. That voice was my mother. This this one place I wasn't counting on having to hear that speech again.
Your mother wanted you to become a shrine maiden?
The whole reason I came to study in Liyue was because I didn't want to become a shrine maiden. My family never approved of my studies, so they wanted me to work in the Grand Narukami Shrine after I returned to Inazuma.
From what we know about Lady Guji, it seems being a shrine maiden is a pretty cushy job.
Think of it this way. Some cats can be domesticated and kept in the house, while other cats are meant to survive in the wild. As for me, I need complete freedom and space. Although I do admit that being a shrine maiden is a decent job,
Ano
it's
ba?
just
Halo
not for me.
Liu. With the Akon quest ka?
That's right, your calling is with the gang. I mean, just look at you. You rock. You're totally hardcore. Come on, am I the only one with chills right now?
It's true. You've got a good thing going. What's most important is that you enjoy what you do.
Gotta agree with you there.
From the look of it, what's behind the door can change. And not only that,
Sure,
it
get
always
that thing
changes
when
to
you
something
check
that
on
nobody
everything.
wants to see. So, how are we gonna get through that? And don't forget, we have that little dude waiting for us to save him. We need to get our rear in gear.
Udah bang, set and... Oh iya kan, jangan spoiler rap ya.
Would any of you like to give it a
Tapi
try?
dari sini aku udah mulai bisa menebak sih.
No thanks. I'd prefer not to open it if only something terrible awaits. If anyone's going to find a way through,
Aduh, spoiler.
it's not going
Nggak,
to
kalau
be
dari sini
me.
sih udah agak ketebak sih. Dari trailer.
Because I don't buy it, that's why. I don't believe for one second that we're gonna find the conqueror of demons by going through that door.
Why
So I'm sure as
kan?
heck not gonna be the one to get us through.
Ya makanya mainin ka.
Not gonna lie, you don't really sound like you have much of an imagination.
All right. I'll try.
Yeah, my savior. Show him what you're made
Apa yang
of.
Via sesuatu yang diikuti?
I'm sure I probably do, but nothing springs to mind right now. Anyway, I suppose I'll find out once I open the door.
Ya begitu buka pintunya juga bakal jadi tahu kan. Lagi asik
You owe the
skincare kan,
geezer.
waduh.
Out of 8 pounds of salt, today you gave away 3 for free.
Aku akan menutup
Sold
mulut.
2 and exchanged 3 for booze. How much money did you actually make in the end?
Kalian dari 4 kilogram makin dikasih kata 1,5 kilo tak dijual sekilo 2,5 kilo jadi itu kalian.
Huh? But didn't you tell me to sell things as I pleased? Why can't I give the customers something for
Spoiler,
free?
Lumin mati di injek asli mana aja.
You fool! You told the old man next door to come and fetch the salt. Well, he broke his leg on the way over, and now his son is asking for compensation. Seriously.
Maksudnya lebih bagus Yanfi-nya lari sih, jangan jalan.
A civil dispute. Didn't see that coming.
Who were they?
No one in particular, but it is a prime example of the many difficult civil cases that I've had trouble handling before.
Itu saudara traveler ternyata adalah. Iya makanya sudah ketebakan kalau dari trailer kan kayak saudaranya MC kan senyum gitu ya. Nah itu kan ada maksudnya itu. Tuh, tapi aku mau pipis dulu boleh kan?
So you mean you don't like
Apa
handling
sih,
disputes
nyalain
over
deh.
petty matters?
Bentar. Tuh, Singkyu kok Singkyu? Mak yang Singkyu gimana? Udah ini ngelibet.
Not exactly. What I mean is that I don't like working with people who cannot let go of trivial grievances, especially of the kind you saw just now. They start with good intentions, but end up making a big fuss. It's not long before those good intentions plunge into injury and accidents. It's always a shame. It's my desire to solve problems for people. That's why I became a legal advisor. It just seems that I still can't fully comprehend the complicated minds of some people.
I understand what you mean. The human mind is probably both the most complicated and tragic of things.
I suppose there's no need to discuss this any further. Does anyone else want to try the door?
Don't look at me. I told you, I'm not taking a chance with that thing.
Come on, Yelan. We're a team here. If you're not gonna try, then at least give us a convincing reason why.
In that case, let me be perfectly clear. I serve Ningguang, the Tianxuan of the Qixing. The scope of my work includes some of Liyue's biggest secrets. The chances are, if I open this door, there can be no witnesses left alive. Is that a sufficient reason for you?
Yeah, sounds impressive. Hey, Shinobu,
Who's Ningguang?
She's someone who won't let you walk out of the chasm alive if she finds out that you're prying into her secrets. Boss, you really do need to work on learning who's who in the world these days.
Look, I knows what I needs to knows. It's called being a free Oni.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. Yelan works for Ningguang.
Yes, which is precisely why I was trying to keep her secret. We should avoid letting Yelan open this door. What about you, Traveler? Would you like to try?
Di sini nih.
Yeah, go for it, Traveler. Besides, you never know who could be behind that door. Maybe it could even be Xiao.
Kenapa mikirnya ke Xiao ya? Ya memang sih Xiao di sini dalam bahaya. Tapi kenapa nggak mikirnya ke saudaranya?
I say give it a shot. Who knows? Maybe little dude is waiting for us on the other side.
Bukan orang yang dicari ya? Iya. Iya, sekarang.
So, wait. What's Paimon looking at?
Kok bagiku ya kasarnya mirip Nings. Gimana mirip Ningguang? Sedikit salah satu sama pemik ada sesuatu. Oh iya kah? Nggak tahu tuh malah. Vaksin kan? Kamu hilang. Ya ini hal yang paling aku takut sih. Iya. Jangan bilang nanti battle sama saudara sendiri. Kenapa dia masuk mengurungku? Keluar dari tempat ini. Bentar aku minum dulu. Ya kan sesuai di trailer kan. Udah ketebak. Apa ya? Apa jangan-jangan mungkin ke depannya jangan nonton trailer dulu ya. Biar nggak ketebak gitu. Ningsi siapa weh? Ningsi yang Ningguang. Ningsi yang Ningguang. Sedikit. Harus digerakin. Oh di kick, oke. Sini nggak ada. Oh oke. Di kick kan. Bukan loh.
Hey, there you are! You sure had Paimon scared. We couldn't open the door after you went in. Everyone was super worried about you. Are you okay?
Did you find anything, Traveler?
Look moment.
So, did you find the person we want to rescue inside?
Enggak.
Judging by the look on your face, I'm guessing you saw something a little unpleasant in there.
Dari pintu itu apa? Ada gagal abis yang merenggut kembaranku. Iya kah?
How could that be? Don't worry. Paimon will keep searching for him with you. Cheer up!
Aku malah penasaran kalau Paimonnya buka.
Stupid door! I'll smash you to pieces!
If Paimon wasn't feeling so exhausted, she'd help out too.
Apa tuh? Terheran-heran semuanya.
Hey, what is this? Nap time?
So let me get this straight. Not only did we not find Xiao through that door, we saw all the things that we wish to avoid. I'm starting to have a very ominous feeling about this domain. It's constantly changing, and its changes seem to be targeted at us.
Semua. Masih typo kan?
What do you mean?
Atau memang semua?
I feel the same way. We need to watch our every step. There is definitely more to this place than meets the eye.
I concur. We came here following the Conqueror of Demons, but we ended up only finding a strange door. The things we've encountered on the other side of that door are equally strange. It shows us whatever we fear the most.
On top of that, I'm starting to feel tired after that experience. But I thought we'd established that getting tired doesn't happen down here.
Waktunya udah jalan.
The phenomenon hasn't reached a lethal stage just yet. Otherwise, we would have starved to death without eating for so long.
I'm starting to worry that we're being affected by the changes in this space. In order to avoid the sudden accumulation of hunger and fatigue, we should eat and rest regularly from now on.
Paimon suddenly feels exhausted.
Tutor abad cookies nabuk kayo niya. Gimana caranya? Beda dong.
Now that you mention it.
Emang mirip sih.
No, it's all just an illusion. I will not
Entah
let my
kenapa
mind
suara
play tricks
Paimon
on me.
agak cringe. Yang Inggrisnya kah? Yang Jepang aku belum tahu ya. Emang iya kah? Kalau bagi aku pas-pas aja sih.
Paimon's whole body just feels so heavy now.
According to the current evidence,
Aku
it
lihat
seems our
di
physical
sini,
condition
tadi kan
was
cerita.
suspended in this space before, which granted us immunity to the effects of fatigue and hunger. And now it seems that mental fatigue is unavoidable. Though we have yet to locate the Conqueror of Demons, I suggest we go back and get some rest. It'll be difficult to rescue
Bisa
anyone
kalau
if we're on the
bisa
verge of
sih.
collapse
Iya.
ourselves.
She's right. Hey, Lavender Melon. You okay?
Kenapa namanya Bang?
Carry you?
Bacanya harus cepet karena nggak tahu bakalan hilangnya kapan. Harusnya dikasih tombol sih kalau udah baca di skip gitu, di okein gitu. Bang, gimana pendapatmu skin di look yang ada perubahan efek skill? Pendapat sebagai yang punya skin kecing cuma ganti custom doang. Biasa aja. Karena aku nggak suka di look, jadi biasa aja. Kan juga misalnya nanti mau di istilahnya di milking lagi ya bisa aja dibikin skin lagi yang ada efek skillnya.
You haven't slept at all.
Biasa
Are you sure
aja
you're
di
okay?
look buduk dikasih skin tetap
This place
buduk tuh
seems even
lah.
more perilous than we first thought.
Don't worry about me. Staying focused under pressure for as long as it takes is my specialty. Now, if I'm not mistaken, looks like you've got some new ideas.
How could you tell?
It's my job to keep tabs on people.
I figured as much. They're just preliminary ideas at this point, but I haven't completely thought them through yet.
Sure. So I also have some ideas of my own. I'll fill you in after
Kapan
I've
produknya?
confirmed. You think so?
As they say, two heads are always better than one.
Oh banyak kan maksudnya banyak orang. Apa ini? Alam peratapan penting dia apa itu dia? Oh ini event, oke.
It's hard to believe what we've encountered. Well, I suppose there's no use hiding it anymore now that everyone's seen it. What you all saw really was my biggest fear. After these last few years with the Arataki
Yakin
game,
lah. Di look buduk pakai
suppose you
skin
could
ya
say
tetap
I've seen
buduk
it
tuh
all.
lah.
It's taken every skill in my arsenal to constantly clean up the messes they make. Though the list of annoying things to deal with is practically endless, I am totally free in the Arataki gang. Strolling around the streets, roasting lavender melons
Aku berarti
with friends
10 red
in the
on.
open
Apa masih
country.
bisa
I know it
Oh iya
sounds pretty
bisa
silly,
lah.
but that's the life that I want.
Eventnya belum selesai kan? Maksudnya bisa dong.
Just don't laugh at me, okay? Otherwise you might... It's hard to believe what we've encountered. You don't look very well. At least not like when we just arrived. Listen to me. The most important... Get some rest before you get once you've chosen the path to take. It's
Bisa dong?
hard to believe what we've
Masa nggak
encountered.
bisa?
Alright, you should get...
Oh, itu closingnya. Tapi ini karena di domain jadi nggak bisa masak ya, makanya nggak ada. Apa bisa? Duduk bisanya ya. Oh iya, duduk.
Ushi, you sure you can't find a way back to that door again?
Lambangnya Paimon baru sih.
Perfect timing. I was just having a chat with Ushi about that.
Sempat lah, nggak ada yang nggak mungkin kecuali udah habis bannernya ya tinggal nangis di pojokan. Enggak, kalaupun banner udah habis ya tunggu riran lagi.
You know what? I can handle those mean people behind the door throwing beans at me, but causing trouble for you? Nuh-uh. That ain't gonna fly with this guy. What? There's nothing we can do? Listen here, Beefcake. You shouldn't give up so easily. Can't you have one last look for it? If you really can't find it, we'll just have to find another door. With any luck, one that connects to the outside world.
By the way, Traveler, if you have a moment, could you do me a favor? I'd like to discuss something with you.
Ushi, you sure you can't find... Yep, that's the big question. Gotta be honest.
Aduh, apa tuh bang, pamit bentar, mau cari mie bentar. Oh lah silakan. Nggak nyetok mie kah?
Come on, don't get mad at me. I'm just being I did think about just using my Oni super strength to dig our way. The rocks didn't even budge when Ushi charged him. It's pretty obvious this place is meant to... The only thing I can do now is, well... take care of this exhaust... Yeah, I know.
Bentar bang, mau keluar. Tadi katanya mau beli mie. Nah,
Please,
terus.
come meet me over there.
Oh iya, itu cukup teliti ya. Biasanya di pause ada Paimon, ini nggak ada Paimon. Kan ada di quest mana tuh Paimonnya ada di open lah. Di pause masih ada Paimonnya, ini nggak ada. Oke. Teliti kali ini, cukup teliti. Oh, oke. Makanya Yanfei di situ. Tapi kok ikonnya ke sana.
Thanks for coming to speak with me, Traveler. I've been thinking about this place. Since we
Bahasa
still
Inggris
don't
dengan
know just what
translatannya
kind of
beda.
danger we're up against,
Gimana?
we can't
Atau
afford to
beda bang
delay
rasanya
any
kalau
longer.
sekarang dapat
We
sama
have to
dapat
find the
tapi
conqueror
udah
of
ketunda
demons as
lama,
soon as
kita beda
possible.
gitu. Gak excited lagi gitu. Nggak tahu ya, kalau aku sih masih excited sih waktu itu karena memang belum pernah dapat. Kayak dulu kan mau hutau di hari terakhir, asalnya di jam-jam terakhir dapat bintang 5 tapi dapatnya Mona. Terus akhirnya baru dapat hutau di banner rirannya yang Oktober. Memang nggak beda sih, tapi ya masih ada feel bangganya lah, bahagianya lah gitu. Tapi orang beda-beda kali ya. Ini kan cuma
Don't you think it's a strange coincidence that as soon as you told us about the Conqueror of Demons, we heard his voice in that place? It almost seems deliberate. As if something was trying to convince us that the Conqueror of Demons was there in order to lure us into the unknown. I have a theory, but I can't tell the others just yet. I don't want anyone to panic. Judging from the Conqueror of Demons' reactions, I think that he was somewhere else, but his voice and image were projected to our location. Is it possible that we've entered into a chaotic space?
Masih typo yo, masih masuk ke ruangan kekacauan seperti suaranya jam sedih.
We're seeing things in people that shouldn't be here, even ghosts. And we don't feel hungry because the state of our bodies is suspended. It's as if time itself has stopped for us. If that's true, it means we've entered into a place where normal logic doesn't apply. When you put it all together, everything points towards one possibility. This is a place where time and space are thrown into chaos.
Berarti waktu ada domain, berarti waktu ada pintu masuk domain tadi, dia tidak benar-benar ikut dalam, tidak ikut di jalan yang sama kita ya.
And yet, if it's truly chaotic, how did we find our friend's voice even when we had no idea where he was? It doesn't make any sense. Unless this space wanted us to hear it. Which brings me to my next point. I also have a theory about our encounter with the Conqueror of Demons earlier. I submit that we didn't actually see the Conqueror of Demons. He was somewhere else. but his status was transmitted to us through some kind of mind-bending spatial alteration. Traveler, you said you saw the abyss in that room, didn't you? At first glance, that door may seem like a prank. It shows you whatever you're afraid of, but if it manages to lure you inside, there's no way of knowing what might be in there. 1 minute, it's playing a joke to get you to lower your guard. The next, the danger is real, and this space is a powerful opponent. It wants to use our minds against us. But I'm not gonna sit here and do nothing. Do you remember that small spatial rift next to the dissolving ground?
Ya. Agak ingat.
It felt like spatial magic, but it seemed much more powerful than usual. When we saw that illusion of the Conqueror of Demons, it seemed like he wasn't expecting our spaces to intersect at all, and was even more surprised that we could hear and see him. I think that this space purposefully transmitted the Conqueror of Demons' voice to lure us into a trap. But I also think it didn't count on that spatial rift happening. In other words, the fact that we saw and spoke with the Conqueror of Demons was never part of its plan. Yes. Also, I had a good look around after coming back. I have a feeling that these chaotic spaces are constantly intersecting with each other, meaning that anything is possible. I think this gives us an opportunity. If the space creates phenomena meant to deceive us based on our imaginations, then we have to keep imagining, Traveler.
Semoga aja Kazuha nanti selalu bener. Kalaupun mau berdua sama siapa? Tapi biasanya kalau Riran tuh sendirian sih biasa. Tapi enggak juga ya, Xiao kan berdua. Tapi enggak ada leak karakter baru kan?
If we try to stay calm and listen carefully, maybe, just maybe, we'll hear the Conqueror of Demons' voice again. Can you feel that? Let me see. I think it's here. And break! I secretly learned Yelan's illusion-breaking method without her knowing. Really, the sound came from behind this illusion. Let's go in and take a look.
Nggak ngajak yang lain. Apa tuh? 28 katanya Riran semua kecuali Heizo bintang 4. Iya, Heizo tuh bintang 4 setahu aku kan. Ini baru nih ya karakternya bisa ngikut NPC, bisa ikut, bukan NPC sih ya, sebutannya NPC sih.
It's getting clearer.
No, this is the chasm.
Heizo bintang 4 soalnya, karena nggak ada animasinya.
Just that battle. What is he doing here? The one I.
Kecepatan, pelan-pelan.
The voice is
biar
much
ada
clearer now. We're close.
voice-nya.
Conqueror of Demons, can you hear me? It's Yanfei. The Traveler and I are trying to find you.
Traveler? Yanfei?
It worked. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Kamu dengar suara pertempuran, kamu bisa.
Listen to me. It's chaotic here. We may not be in the same space, but sometimes the sound can get through, which means these separate spaces intersect from time to time.
Suaranya, kenapa suaranya? Emang suaranya gitu dari gamenya kok. Suara kayak glitch gitu. Yang cuma sekali nanti ngomong. Oh ini sama kayak pas di Liu yang cuma ngomong masang poster doang.
Everything is chaotic here.
Kami coba kesini.
No, the darkness that sullies my soul is harmful to mortals.
Gimana kak?
Right now, we have more dangerous things to worry about than that. This space is using our urge to find you to lure us into traps. Without you here with us, our search for you could very well lead us into danger.
So, you're in danger too?
Itu. Juga, waduh.
There was no need for you to search for me.
But we're worried about you. And earlier, the Traveler was tricked into entering a dangerous place.
How do we meet?
Conqueror of Demons, can you find out where our voices are coming from? Find the spot where our voices are the clearest and try something there. It
There
might
is something
work.
there. Something tuh apa?
I see. The spaces may intersect amidst the chaos. By try something, do you mean...
Kan dibilang.
Hurry! If we miss this chance, we might not get another one.
Stand back.
Ngapain mundur? Dih, pakai elemental skill lagi animasinya. Apa itu? Wah, lukanya parah.
Let's get him back to the camp.
Gimana kok Sasuke gimana? Masih dong Paimonnya muter-muter.
Now we can avoid getting split up.
Gak ada orang yang hilang sekarang.
Oh.
Gimana?
A lot's happened here, but this wasn't just for our own safety. You're injured. We can't just leave you alone.
Apa tuh? Ini kerbau ngapain? Gimana?
It's just a flesh wound. I am fine.
You're not a burden. Don't think that for 1 second. We need you, all of us. For our sake, please, stay here, please.
Fine.
You're injured. Get some rest. Everything else can wait.
Iya, tunggu Amsa dulu, jangan pikirkan yang lain-lain. Coba macam mata dan bersedekah cara pendidik mimpi ya, loh. Yang tidak pernah lengah. Ya kenapa sih? Sakit perut kah? Tadi katanya copet. Jangan nyelan. Tadi katanya kan kena copet. Bujang gimana bujang galau? Oh sama tadi.
Hey, Ushi. Man, she looks wiped out. It's kind of hard to see her like this. I mean, most of the time she never shuts up. And that little dude looks stunning too. I'm kind of worried about him.
Kalau kita satunya juga kamu juga ya.
I sleep like this when I'm in jail. Good one. Traveler, when did you get here?
Konteksnya beda ya, oke.
You don't look well.
Lihat sih itu hidupnya
I guess
paling
things still haven't improved.
so complicated persis Sasuke. Oh iya kah? Aku nggak nonton Naruto soalnya.
It's okay. Sometimes I...
Nanti dia di sini. Mama mulai hafal tempat. Ya udah mau jam 10.
As expected, something strange is going on here.
Memang dari tadi ya kan, nggak usah ngomong juga udah tahu sih.
Oh, traveler?
You're both here. Great. I want to talk to you.
Untuk bertukar pikiran. Oh ya, saya sama tukar informasi.
I also felt that the space was targeting us, but Yanfei managed to exploit its weakness. Leave it to Yanfei to find a loophole.
Based on what just happened, we can now confirm our suspicions that space and time function chaotically here. In addition, we must stay vigilant to avoid the traps set for us by this place. Now that we've found the Conqueror of Demons, the next thing we need to do is find a way out.
I went back to the domain again just now. Although I couldn't find a new route, it wasn't a completely fruitless trip. My clan has practiced magic for generations, and has created some catalysts that only we know how to use. I recognized something like one of those catalysts in the domain. Unfortunately, it disappeared as soon as I approached it. I think so, but it's hard to distinguish between reality and illusion.
Ini gimana? Kok jadi
I can't
Sakura?
be sure.
Beda lah. Ya memang sih rambutnya pink juga, tapi nggak gitu
Also,
lah.
I am the only one out of all of us who could know what it would look like. To me, that confirms that this place really is reading our minds.
Just like with that door. It's like it's alive and testing us.
Mencoba itu maksudnya
By
apa?
reading our minds and showing us what we want, it creates the reality that we want to be true. If that's the case, it can only have one goal: to trap us here until we die. What else could it be?
We should prepare for the worst, but we mustn't give up.
I've always known there were secrets hidden in the chasm, but even the Qixing have never heard about anything like this.
Yelan, when we first ran into you, you said you had something to do. What were you referring to?
I was looking for the truth behind the monster invasion from Conria.
Conria.
Please keep everything I'm about to say to yourselves. No one else can know. Otherwise...
We got it.
500 years ago, a wave of dark beasts from Conria attacked the 7 nations of Tevat. Naturally,
Kalau
Liyue
ngomongin
was also
Conria
affected.
pasti ya tentang si MC.
Under Rex Lapis's command, the Millelith fought hard to hold the front line near the chasm. But these were vicious beasts, and this was the most desperate battle Liyue had ever faced. At a critical moment, someone distracted the monsters and led them away. Just when all hope seemed lost, the tide turned. The Liyue army eventually won the war, but there were many who never returned. 2 of my ancestors took part in that war, and the one who made it back went insane. The current generation of Qixing knows very little about these events, and very few came back from the chasm alive. Finding out the truth has been a waiting game. The day the chasm was unsealed, I put in a request to be transferred here, so I could finally learn the truth of what happened back then. But this place we've ended up in, and the possibilities we're facing, it's all far more terrifying than I'd imagined. We can't give up. Right now, our #1 priority has to be getting out of here alive.
Masa Conria apa yang terjadi masa lalu? Ada bosan apa yang ditemui satu siapa yang dihadapi? Baik tips solusi itu. Hah? Yaksa Hydro? Kenapa Yaksa Hydro? Aku belum tahu. Bicara dengan orang-orang.
Are you all right?
Shh, we'll talk later. I'm just processing all. Maybe the key to our escape is hidden in some detail.
All right.
Oh, don't worry. I won't write down any.
No, I meant if you're going to analyze the facts.
Itu man mantap kan? Iya man kan. Lihat sini ding salah. Nah kalau dari thumbnail apa gimana gitu ya, pokoknya kalau dari gambarnya emang Yaksa yang Hydro kayak lucu gitu ya. Cuman aku lihat jangan panik. Ini ya kayak cuman di sini ya beberapa karakter tuh ada ekspresi baru gitu.
You don't look well. I guess it's okay. Sometimes I really...
Oh sama.
Hey, Ushi. Looks like our little lavender melon is... Man, she looks wiped.
Sama.
That little dude looks stunning. I sleep like this. Traveler, when did you get here?
Ngobling.
Wait, where are we?
Kita masih buat tanah. Kamu sudah baik kan? Kerbau OP, overpower.
Yep, way better. Paimon just got a little fright because she's never
Paimon
seen a
sus
crazy
banget.
place like this before.
Coba Paimon buka pintu, ingatin tuh. Iya makanya. Penasaran ya, aku malah lebih tertarik Paimon yang buka gitu.
Who would have thought the best guide in all of Tibet could end up so out of their depth?
Jadi tambah mencurigakan kah? Capek dan takut tuh aja kok aku tidak akan ninggalin Paimon.
Yeah.
Final boss kerbau
So
gimana?
anyway, Paimon just had the weirdest dream. There were cattle mooing constantly. Yeah, just like that.
Iya begitu tuh.
Ushi, were you looking after Paimon?
Coba final boss kerbau. Kayaknya enggak.
Traveler, it looks like the Conqueror of Demons is awake.
Teorinya Paimon primordial one yang pertama gimana? Nggak banyak banget Paimon tuh masih terus sekali dari awal ketemu juga mencurigakan banget.
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Usia dilempar dong jalannya. Bukan jalan animasinya.
The karma I carry is dangerous to humans. Keep your distance.
Usia dipotong nanti di endingnya buat gimana?
Well, I have Adepti blood in me, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Even so.
What happened while Paimon was sleeping? How did Xiao get here?
Kasihan lukanya, luka emang. Oh, lukanya Xiao, tapi gak diliatin ya. Waktu tuh pernah kan di questnya Raiden ya, gak salah ya, ada darah gitu, merah lah gitu lah. Ini gak diliatin lagi kayaknya.
Conqueror of Demons, could you tell us what happened before you joined us?
No need to be so formal. Just call me Xiao.
Ini baru kelihatan. Tadi gak kelihatan.
It was a senseless battle. I came here looking for someone, but when I found them, they weren't anything like how I expected.
Madam Ping says
baru,
that you
ini baru
usually base
perhatiin
yourself
loh,
at
tadi nggak
Wang Shiwen
kelihatan.
to guard the main road through Dihua Marsh. It's unusual for you to go looking for someone yourself. Are they an Adeptus?
Jaga teman di lambang dada Paimon yang terbalik ada di Honkai. Oh iya kah? Mereka main Honkai juga.
I'm looking for a yaksha called Bosacius.
Bosacius. Ada lupa kan? Dia pernah dengar.
Bosacius? Is that one of the 5 yakshas? Like, I thought that you were the only one left. Aren't the other 4
yang yaksa yang hilang itu nggak salah kan?
from the world?
You could say that. But Bosacius's body is the only one that was never found. Yakshas deal with God's remains all the time, and we become tainted by karma. Over time, it inevitably drives us to madness. The last time I saw Bosacius, it was the day he lost his mind. He left. No one knew where he went, and I never heard from him again. But Bosacius was the eldest of us.
Bosacius.
He once told us, as Yakshas we will experience countless wars. Whether we live or die, we must promise to take care of each other, and know each other's fate to the very end.
Did he forget his promise because he lost his sanity?
It's possible, but I did not.
But I did not.
I am the sole survivor. So it is my duty to find out the fates of the others.
What made you come to the chasm? Did you hear something about Bosacius being here?
Did you know that 500 years ago, the beasts of Conria invaded the chasm?
Tahu sih.
That war lasted a long time. It is said that in the midst of the battle, a brave yaksha was seen putting up a heroic fight.
Lambang kebalik itu artinya palsu kalau di Honkai. Jadi lambang di dada Paimon the real one. The real one, teorinya gitu.
But no one knew the yaksha's name.
Mereka kan mendalami teori-teori juga ya. Aku malah baru tahu. Tapi nggak tahu dah, siapa tahu ada yang lebih paham di sini. Soalnya pakai bahasa Inggris. Soalnya aku kalau teori biasanya langsung yang bahasa Indonesia. Biar lebih ngerti aja gitu. Xiao, Bosus, Asep, Ayu sama Cahyo gimana? Kan namanya keren Xiao, Bosacius. Yang lainnya kok namanya lucu.
But there were many more than 5 yakshas in total, so there's no guarantee it was Bosacius.
Wow. But you must think it was probably him if you came here to investigate, right?
Seru tahu. Iya seru sih memang kalau dengar teori gitu ya. Tapi harus jelas. Maksud yang bawainnya harus bagus juga. Jangan asal teori gitu. Teori tapi ada dasarnya gitu loh, ada sumbernya.
But Bosacius was proud. If he had taken part in that war, he would have announced his name. So at first, I thought the nameless yaksha couldn't be him.
Jadi kamu sudah menemukan Bosacius belum?
Wait, so it was Bosacius you were fighting with? Did he injure you?
Sayangnya aku pelupa loh.
Yes.
No way!
The invasion of monsters from Conria, the battle in the chasm, and Yelan's ancestor. I have a feeling that somehow these are all connected. Life is full of coincidences, but this is too much of a coincidence. Could this all be related to the fantastic compass mentioned in the will too?
What will?
Oh, right. I came here because of a will. Maybe it's not something you've come across much before, but both mortals and adepti sometimes write out their final wishes so somebody else will carry them out after they've passed. It's known as a last will and testament.
And this can be done at any time?
Whoa, whoa. You wanna write a
Masa
will?
kamu bikin wasik
Now?
sekarang?
It was no accident that you saw my illusion that day. This place used your desire to find me to create a trap that you would willingly walk into. Pure deception is easy to spot, but the truth laced with lies can be a fatal combination. What you heard were really things that I said. It made sure you heard my real voice to create panic. This one-way communication was the
Oh, Bang,
bait.
halo Farid. Udah akun quest kah?
If we hadn't managed to get in touch through the spatial rift, we may well have lost someone by now. Rather than murdering in cold blood, this space seems more intent on consuming souls.
Coba merasakan karena goyang-goyang terus ya, nggak bisa diem.
How is this even possible?
Our opponent is very clever. It is not safe to stay here. Everyone, whether I accomplish what I came here to do or not, I must find a way to get you out safely.
Busi, pargoy mulu, pargoy.
I rejoined to warn you that it's extremely
Waka
dangerous
waka,
here.
waka waka.
If
Ya
you stay
mana?
here too long, this space may well devour you.
But how do you know?
Apa yang akan jadi kalau gitu kan?
You might become a shadow of your former self, wandering the underground like a lost.
Sounds like you saw them too.
Yelan, you're back.
I've been back a while. I was listening to the conversation. I've seen some strange things here too. Objects that shouldn't be here. Strange figures appearing, then vanishing. I don't think any of it is real.
So they're just illusions?
At first, I had the same thought, but it's not that simple. There may come a day when these illusions become real and attack you.
Ini kok seolah-olah clue yang kita lihat bayangan tuh bisa jadi lawan kita.
From what you were saying a moment ago, it sounds like you know a way out of here.
I can't say for sure. It's just a guess. As Yanfei said, this space is chaotic and unstable, but it has its weaknesses. By attacking the point where both spaces connect,
Tapi baju
I
apa
was
tuh? Tapi
able to
baju
create
bulu,
a rift and
tapi
move from one to the
tapi
other.
baju bulunya Yelan, baju yang diselupi Fatui Keliwe. Yang aku tahu tuh jaketnya yang gantung di Yelan itu tuh sebenarnya untuk Sarisa, cuman diambil Yelan apa gimana ceritanya? Masalah.
So, if I use all the energy I have, I may be able to tear a passage out of this chaotic space.
Really? So powerful attacks can affect the space itself. I had wondered if that was a possibility.
Whoa, 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 whoa. But what do you mean by all the energy you have?
I mean, it will take everything I've got.
Wait a minute. When you said you were gonna get us out safely, you mean you're gonna stay
Yelan ini
here?
baratnya kayak bea cukai, bea.
You can't be serious.
Bener sih kayak kerja di ya pemerintahan lah gitu ya. Terus intel juga.
I saw Bosacius underground. That's when I realized the horror of this place. A single blast can only create a very small opening. To send you back to the outside world, I may need to continuously channel power in order to keep the tunnel open. I know how to fight to the bitter end. I can do this.
Aduh, tapi kalau kamu memakai semua tenaga yang kamu punya, kamu
No. No way. Even if what you're saying is true, I can't agree to this.
I'm not neither. It's not much of an escape plan if we gotta leave someone behind.
Terus mengganti sama-sama.
It's only a good or bad plan if there are other options to compare it to. But that's not the situation we're in right now. I doubt you'd still be stuck here if anyone had a better idea.
But can you be certain that your plan will work?
I cannot.
What is wrong with you? You can't bet your life on something if you
That
don't
was
even know
Witness
it's
Coffee,
gonna work. It's not worth it.
To conclude, I'm not agreeing to this plan.
What if I told you, this is my last will?
You?
Curang.
That's your strategy, huh? No offense, but we have no guarantee this plan of yours will succeed, or even that it's safe. You said it yourself. Yakshas pose a danger to humans. You really expect us to accept your self-righteous plan just because
tuh?
you say so?
Di balik jaketnya ada HT. Apa iya kah HT? Emang iya? Tahu dari mana? Apa tuh kata Farid? Bang, nggak bosan main Genshin? Lah, bosan kalau nggak ada update. Kalau sudah update mah nggak gitu bosan. Maka kakak jijik banget lihat dengan suara Xiao. Kenapa?
The battlefield is a treacherous place. Every opportunity you take, you put everything on the line for. If you fear sacrifice and failure, you can never be victorious.
Kalau nggak salah suara Xiao Inggris tuh yang ngisi cewek deh. Kalau nggak salah ya. Kalian Jepang ya nggak tahu aku.
I've been in my fair share of treacherous battles, so I know full well that you never bring up extreme measures like this until the very, very end.
Halo bang, halo lagi Liu. Kayak radio, gimana?
You say these things in the hope that we will understand and accept them. But if you don't even know that your self-sacrifice is going to pay off, all you're doing is hurting morale. Besides, if you were really so determined to end it all, you wouldn't have given us the opportunity to share our opinions. You think you're oh so cold and ruthless, but I'm not buying it. And anyway, losing one of us so the rest can escape? Some victory that is.
Yelan, don't be so harsh.
Point is, it's not time for drastic measures yet. It's
Masih ada
possible
beberapa
there's a
masih
hidden
tunggu,
passage
masih
leading
ada.
to the exit that we just haven't discovered.
Kan mestinya gitu, dia kayak dilempar gitu, dia nggak jalan.
What if there isn't? Or if we don't find it? And in the end, I'm so weak that I don't have the strength left to sacrifice myself. What do you propose we do then?
As things stand, there's no difference between
nggak
sacrificing
boleh
you
ngeblank
and
gitu
trying to
dah.
find another way out in terms of the likelihood of success. If we can't say that one strategy is
Katanya
better than the
jadi
other,
tambah
we
emosi,
certainly
suasana
shouldn't
juga
be rushing
seperti
into a
ini,
risky course of action.
Maka kerbau nggak kuat.
Did someone say a strong enough strike can break us out of this place? Yeah, that's right. I heard ya. No one's staying behind to let anyone else out, all right? Enough talk. It's time for... Come on, whatever you are! Let's see how long you manage to keep us trapped in here after I'm finished with you!
Easy now.
In.
Have a taste of this!
Kalau transisinya fade itu biasanya cutscene.
Whew, okay, so I didn't tear the whole place down.
Pengen komen takut spoiler. Ya nanti komennya nanti aja. Ya ketawa mulu lihat kerbau.
I'm the man. For the
Gacha
job.
itu nanti kan.
Should have seen this coming.
Gacha itu berarti nanti kan. Buat usinya, buat usi.
Why do you always have to do things like this?
Shinobu.
What happened to Ito? Did he pass out?
The boss used up all his strength in one punch. Maybe that's the reason he managed to tear open a passage.
Let me see if there's any way I can stabilize
Itu
it.
turu ya capek lah.
He did this because he heard us arguing, right?
The thing with Boss is, he just can't stand conflict between teammates. Whenever we get into an argument in the Arataki gang, he always goes and does something shocking to calm everyone down. Today, he's done it again. He may not have known you for very long, but when he said he sees everyone as part of the same team, he truly means that.
Kerbaunya healer. Enggak healer sih.
Another thing with Boss is,
Kerbaunya
he hates
tahu
it when
nih.
other people
Kalau nggak salah.
sacrifice themselves, but he always seems to end up doing it himself. That said, there's a slight distinction to be made with him.
Itu kambingnya nggak bisa diam apa? Enggak, justru kalau dia malah jelek sih.
When he does things like this, he doesn't really think he's sacrificing himself, because he genuinely believes that he's strong enough to defeat any obstacle he's facing.
Giant ego alert! And wasn't he just doing the same thing Xiao suggested?
Kenapa tidak kamu
So
hentikan ulahnya?
stupid.
The boss is hardly open to persuasion. Besides, he always acts without thinking. There's no doubt that he really thought he was about to solve everything in one hit. It's not just him either. The other guys in the Arataki gang are more or less the same. That's why they need someone like me to clean up after them. I couldn't stop him if I tried, so I might as well just let him do his thing. Besides, often his harebrained intuition is surprisingly on point. We might punch our way out of here yet.
Ito, please tell Paimon you're okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You have nothing to apologize for. Both you and Yelan made some very good points.
Apa tuh? Itu kan selama masuk Chasm jadi dark ceritanya. Memang Genshin tuh memang di luar kayak happy, kayak bagus. Sebenarnya ceritanya tuh dark sebenarnya. Cuman makin lama makin diperjelas darknya tuh kayak apa.
Still, if this was an Arataki gang issue and you were one of our members, I have to say I'd side with Yelan on this one. The boss definitely wasn't sacrificing himself. He firmly believed that we'd be able to find a way out through the passage he opened up. And he's certainly not expecting to be left behind. Everyone's important. We have to support each other if we're going to get out of here. Your survival is of huge importance to some people. No, to a whole lot of people.
Shinobu?
Everyone, let's all do our best to try and find a way out. There's still a chance. I'm sure we can escape. Leave the boss to me. Don't worry.
Kabar Zikyong gimana ya? Gak tahu ya, mungkin nanti kalau ada Zhongli yang part 3 ya kalau nggak salah, mungkin ada. Mungkin kan nggak tahu kan. Zhongli kan baru part 2 kan yang Asdah. Plot twist sih ini Bang, kenapa plot twist ini?
Everyone, it seems this passage doesn't lead to the outside world, but deeper inside.
What the? So Ito's efforts were in vain?
No, it's still worth exploring. I'll go and
Kan
take
nanti
a look
udah kok
first.
keluar masuk lagi gimana?
I see. I'm with you.
What?
So far, I still haven't found the thing I came looking for. That magical device, remember? If this domain has the power to project our imaginations or the things we're searching for into reality, well, maybe I can use that to my advantage to track it down.
Oh, right! No wonder she keeps telling us to keep going. If it's a magical device, it must be super powerful.
Well, I can't guarantee that, but it's worth a try.
I will find a way.
Let 'em
Hilang.
go. But if you're planning on going into that domain too, then come with me. After all, I'm just a lawyer. We'll be safer if we team up. By the way, you and Xiao seem pretty close, huh? Yelan got a bit worked up just now. I have to say though, if Yelan hadn't spoken out like she did,
Harus agak
I'm not
dicepetin,
sure she
waktunya
would
mau
have gotten
habis.
through to him.
Takutnya masih lama questnya.
Also, self-sacrifice is something Yelan feels strongly about. From what I know, she's lost comrades in the line of duty before, and then was rescued herself. Maybe being a survivor is what... How can things ever be the same again, knowing that your life was saved when others weren't? In a way, if I were her, I'm not sure I would have done it. Oh, wait, 1 second.
Waktuku mau habis.
Yeah! Right, that's much safer. Since Ito can't fight right now, I've cast a spell to protect you guys.
Thank you, Senpai.
We will. Same to you. Alright, traveler, let's go.
Takutnya masih lama, waktuku udah mau habis. Bisa masuk, bisa. Masuk ke domain baru.
Don't worry. Ush, I think I can speak. Go on, get out.
Tuh, diapain itu? Nggak tahu ya, dilindungi maybe. Live-nya sampai jam berapa bang? Kerbau guling gimana? Oh dibakar ya? Nggak tahu, harusnya sampai jam 10 kurang sih. Apa masih lama ya? Masih lama nggak ya? Kayaknya ini terakhir ya. Tapi nanggung ya. Takut gak sempet. Masih lama nggak ya kira-kira ya? Ini udah bisa. Mau. Oh ini udah kebuka. Oh iya saat terakhir ya. Nanggungnya. Salah ya. Nanggung. Takut waktunya nggak sempet. Soalnya kan jam 10 mau tutup ruko. Sebelum jam 10 jadi udah harus turun lah.
What's
Ini
this?
bener-bener aneh tapi indah. Lihat aja bang.
That
Oh
huge
gitu.
disc in the distance. Hold on.
Besar
Is
dari
that the
panci itu
fantastic
gimana?
compass?
Besar dari gabungan semua otak kita.
What? That's the
Berarti
best
berapa kali
description
domain
you
itu?
can come up with?
4 kali deh kayaknya.
Way bigger than that!
Well, it seems our theory checked out. In my humble legal opinion, that's almost certainly the magical device I've been looking for. But if this really is the fantastic compass, it's so huge. How the... I mean, come on, Yanfei. Don't give up now. What the... Are
Iya,
they?
kok bisa
They look
ada?
familiar. Oh, yeah.
Dia harus dikasih trial Yanfei ya. Untung aku bisa pakai Yanfei deh. Cuman jadi lebih lama kalau pakai Yanfei. Gak ada reaction lagi.
Boom, boom.
Tuh.
Motion to compel.
Yanfei-nya kayaknya masih C kecil deh. Tuh kan C kecil kan, soalnya Yanfei ku C6, beda rasanya soalnya. Ah, lama ini. Kok bisa di sini untuk nah itulah kenapa ya? Ah iya, Yanfei-nya nggak C6. Beda terasa soalnya.
Motion to compel.
Itu sebentar. Bisa di sini selesaikan aja bang. Oh, itu.
Easy. You know, when I ran into them before, I was working on a... happens all the time. Luckily, I'm well trained in martial art, but these are the exact same guys as I met last time. Maybe this is one of the ways our adversary intends to...
Temukan banyak petunjuk dalam apa tuh? Alam tersebut. Tempatnya bagus.
There's a smaller disc here. Judging from the appearance and design, in all likelihood, this is the fantastic
Waduh
compass.
motornya.
Why is there a
Kata
small
order
version of
mana
the
ada harta di
fantastic
situ
compass
pasti ada.
stuck in the ground?
Di mana ada harta itu?
What's it for? Huh? A new entrance. Great.
Terus? Objek kecil sesuatu apa? Coba banyak petunjuk dalam tersebut. Oh, tapi nggak ada guide-nya.
Whoa. Is this a tunnel? This is weird. It feels like it's connecting to another world. Or maybe another time.
Ini kayak aku tahu deh tempatnya. Saya kayak pernah tahu deh. Kata oh tadi sudah.
I thought we might run into some other people here, but apparently not.
Itu suara apa?
The Fatui? Whose memory? Ah, watch out!
Nah, aku di situ tempat pusing sampai geleng kepala. Kenapa?
Just as I thought.
Halo Bang, halo Gintoki.
Yelan, you're here.
I will take you down no matter how many times you show up.
Hey, relax. We're together now.
Ini trailernya jalan. Oh enggak sih, oh kedua. Oke, nah kalau sama jalan enak nih.
Busted.
Incinerate!
Ada reactionnya jadinya.
Motion to compel.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Tuh kalau dia reaction baru enak jalan. Jalan Yanfei itu. Apa tuh? Nunggu selesai aja bang, nonton spoiler. Oh oke. Kalau jawabannya spoiler, kalau jawabannya ada di spoiler jangan.
You've still got it.
Remember how I said I'd seen some illusions myself? Those were the same words I heard last time. The space seems to be, now that you know, at least we're all on the same page.
He said the word fantastic.
Yanfei, see that thing on the ground?
Yeah, we tinkered with it. That's how we met up with you. I guess it's a miniature version of the fantastic compass.
It looks some...
Apa tuh? Halo, halo. Cakep banget nyala. Gimana? Story-nya bagus. Iya, jangan spoiler Magri. Tapi waktunya mepet sempat gak ya? Alam baru apa nih? Udah jawab ke arah beda mengganti yang itu beda tidak kamu satu menggunakan kamu itu. Oh iya kan? Oke, keren sih. Ya sama di bawah seperti ini lebar 100. Oh oke, pinter sih penahannya. Ini cuman bisa. Oh, ini kayak apa ya? Kayak apa namanya? Kayak time travel, iya time travel. Nah. Ini dikasih tembok makanya nggak bisa maju. Ini tempat awal sih ya kan, tempat awal kan. Ah oke. Ke depan tuh kemana? Harusnya saya akan jarum jam berlawanan jarum jam, bukan ke depan. Oh ini balik lagi. Oh ya lah, ini pakai ini lagi dong, puzzle lagi dong ini. Oke. No, waktuku habis, tidak. Hancurin pohonnya. Oh iya kan? Tapi jangan spoiler, tapi bener sih. Nggak kepikiran, tapi bener juga. Nanti dikasih guide juga ya? Ada apa namanya? Ada cahayanya gitu. Oh, kecencuran. Iya, mohon petunjuk sarjana Genshin gimana? Ya, lagi spoiler. Iya, lagi masuk kayak gitu. Sebenarnya udah dikasih guide sih. Kayak dikasih cahaya sedikit kan, maksudnya biar petunjuk gitu. Aku selalu buru-buru nih, nggak ini soalnya. Namanya nggak santai lagi. Waktuku habis. Lama ya buat questnya ya. Oke, berarti ke tempatnya nyala. Kita ke kiri bang sampai mentok. Kiri itu kemana? Harusnya putar tuh gini, berlawanan jarum jam atau searah jarum jam, bukan ke kanan, ke kiri, ke depan, ke belakang. Tempatnya kok kayak menakutkan deh. Harusnya penjelasannya kan perspektifnya beda-beda soalnya. Berlawanan. Oh iya kah, berlawanan?
If everywhere within this space follows the same rules, there must...
Bosacious. I can't believe someone like you would end up at...
No enemies.
Wait, is the enemy hiding itself? Oh no.
Udah
We should go
diambil
help
kah suratnya? Udah. Sebenarnya bisa dibaca
Stay
sih.
back.
Untuk
This is my
guide.
fight.
Udah.
Do
Sudah aku juga fight sendiri ya udah.
Filthy monsters! So many people have died at your hands. I lured you here to this underground space because I found your weakness.
Hiding and ambushing from the dark is Bosacious's signature tactic.
Die here with me.
Huh? How did a valiant warrior like you die here?
Kayaknya nggak kayak gitu deh, sebentar aku pelajari dulu. Lama ini aku nggak nyaman lagi, maksudku aku buru-buru gitu loh.
This is not going well for Xiao.
No matter. I know how this ends.
Atau itu pakai segi nggak tutup toko bang. Iya makanya aku mau tutup toko sebenarnya. Jadi udah nggak nikmatin questnya lagi.
Look! Bosacious is showing signs of fatigue.
Bosacious, martial Vretress. Even your strength
Misi
is
energi
fine.
aja sih ini kayak.
But your illusion is not as mighty as you. This is not you in all your glory. I wonder what Rex Lapis would think if he saw what had become of the first Yaksha.
Kayaknya dulu rokoknya.
I'll deal with the rest.
Lama tutup
We
rokok.
can't let the
Nggak
monsters get to
sekedar
the
tutup
surface.
doang, tapi kan
Everyone,
ada yang dikerjain juga
we
yang
must
lain.
hold the line
Iya.
at 60 miles outside the chasm at all costs.
Bicara dengan Xiao. Itu aja tuh enggak itu pakai charter trial. Itu harus nunggu bang nggak lama. Iya. Soalnya nggak sembarang digebuk-gebuk sih.
Enough! Phantom, be gone!
Lama loh ini bang, iya kan lama. Lah kok bentar loh ya karena ya nggak tahu lah. Kok aku lama kayak gitu.
Xiao, are you okay?
Padahal kampusnya belum sembuh dari luka.
This is my purpose.
Gimana?
Don't worry about me.
So your
20
invisible
menit lagi tuh,
opponent was
masa?
the legendary Bosacious, martial Vretress?
Yes. So excuse my stubbornness. Bosacious has been missing for centuries.
He was saying something about...
He fought here. The nameless Yaksha.
But didn't you say he'd always announce his name? How could his name be...
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe he
gimana?
forgot who.
Because the karma you...
Bosacious had already gone mad before he disappeared.
He still took part in the Battle of the Chasm despite having gone mad?
Dan luka siapa hilang loh, kan sudah sembuh.
We Yakshas are not a race that
Oh,
thrive in
iki ya
peacetime.
perhatiinnya ke luka Xiao ya, bukan ke yang lain ya, bukan ke
It's likely that it was
Yelan
drawn by the
ke
scent of
Yanpei
bloody
ke. Akun quest 27, 8 sampai 10 keren bang. Oh ya kan tadi juga aku tanya beberapa ngasihnya di atas 7 lah, di atas 8 gitu.
Slaughter is what we do best.
Ngasih skornya.
Maybe it's the only thing we know. This battle confirmed my suspicions. As we had speculated, in other words,
Nah, aku
despite
skip
going
ya karena waktuku udah mau habis.
Bosacius came here. This space recreated him as he was during the battle. The way he fought was so self-destructive.
Bosacius's illusion said he'd discovered the monster's weakness and lured the... What kind of place could this be? Defeating Conria's monsters is no small feat, that's for sure.
Saja tidak menjadi persoalan yang berat.
Guys, it could just be me, but
This space is really starting to affect us.
I believe Bosacius stayed here underground. But now he's gone.
Cara keluar kasim itu epic
and only
banget bang.
his
Oh ya kan?
illusion remains.
Pilih Yana atau Xiao? Iya, Yelan dong kok Xiao kalau aku. Itu game LK pas buka pintu. Oh iya. Nggak, kalau saya dia ya mencoba mengalihkan perhatian lah biar nggak berantem. Untung ada gimana kok Zhongli? Nggak pilih apa-apa karena minta pernah turun semua. Kalau Anemo sama Hedro reaksinya apa? Ya wet dong. Iya wet dong. Itu yang lagi turun.
If we
Iya.
don't leave, we may meet the same fate. Time to move on. You fought well, Bosacius. Goodbye.
Kamu bisa diubah. Oh iya lah, ini kayaknya lama deh. Maksudnya tuh catatan ketiga, keduanya nggak dapet. Iya deh, bener deh, kayaknya lama deh ini. Masih buka yang lain tuh suka cara buka ini balik lagi ke waktu yang sebelumnya. Iya ya, kayaknya lama ya. Udah deh, nanti aja deh kalau gitu ya. Nanggung ya, tapi ya udahlah. Abis itu balik lagi ke malam lagi dan buka. Iya pasti ini disuruh balik lagi ngubah waktu biar ini kebuka. Kan jadinya kayak time travel gitu. Aku ngerti maksudnya kok. Ini masih lama, betul masih lama. Udahlah. Udah deh, gantung ceritanya. Walaupun kalian udah tahu ceritanya sih. Bisa kan nggak tuh? Enggak, disilang soalnya co-opnya. Itu. Nggak bisa harusnya. Kecuali kalau kita keluar dulu. Soalnya kan kalau dalam domain lagi story nggak bisa. Kalau gitu, ya nggak boleh kalau gitu ngulang lagi pasti bang. Iya, pasti ngulang lagi, ngulang dari cutscene kan biasanya ngulangnya. Ya pasti ngulang cutscene-nya gitu. Ntar ada tuh event tantangan yang keempat lama. Oh iya kan? Iya ini lagi yang keempat ini. Oh lama ya, minta ampun. Oh lanjut lagi besok. Iya. Besok bisa live sih, harusnya bisa sih live besok. Soalnya kalau dari event kan di sini kan kan yang keempat yang belum. Nah ini yang lama ya. Ya udah, berarti memang lama ya. Berarti memang besok aja. Live besok lagi bang. Iya kayak besok bisa sih. Besok bisa deh live kayak. Event tantangannya agak susah. Tantangan. Yang di sini kah? Apa yang di mana? Nggak usah di skip ya animasinya. Oh ini untuk bukan tuh. Oh iya. Sama kayak spiral. Oh iya kah? Sampai 6 ronde, 1 ronde 3 kali. Oh iya kah? Oke. Izin live ya, sehat semua. Iya sehat semua juga, Eka dan keluarga dan juga yang lain juga penonton yang udah masih mau nonton juga. Makasih loh masih mau nonton. Apa tuh? Kami adalah orang-orang kesepian. Loh aku juga kesepian makanya live. Event di Chasm yang keempat sampai 6 round bang. Oh iya kan? Oh tadi ya sama kayak spiral sampai 6 round. Ya udahlah, tapi itu memang lama ya. Tadi mulainya jam 2, jam 8-an ya mulainya. Ya, Rasina kepenuhan. Oh enggak ya. Buset. Pusing empat. Oh buset lagi pusing empat. Kenapa? Apa yang di tempat muter-muter itu kan? Yang apa? Mencocokkan pola gitu loh. OTW bang, OTW kemana? Itu kesepian. Coba bisa deh live. Bukan bang. Oh bukan. Pusingnya di mana? Di ronde di yang keempat itu kah? Apa tuh? Aku pilih difficulty-nya yang apex semua. Oh, nama difficulty-nya apex. Nama game. Biar dapat semua reward.
If you ever had
Biasanya kalau mau semua reward tuh harus komplit semua sih. Tapi kalau mau dapetin primo gem-nya aja gampang biasanya. Tiba-tiba aja pas bangun tidur tadi tiba-tiba aja pas bangun tidur tadi bang, tiba-tiba pusing. Pas tidur di deket kepala ada HP nggak? Kalau ada HP biasanya gara-gara itu sih. Apek itu hard. Oh iya, enggak, maksudku tuh nama difficulty-nya Apek gitu. Gitu. Ya udah, aku stop streaming ya, udah mau tutup toko nih. Kata mamaku itu gara-gara main HP terus. Enggak, biasanya kalau habis tidur pusing itu karena tidur deket HP. HP-nya terus paket datanya aktif, jadi ada radiasinya. Kalau aku ya, gitu. Yaudah, aku stop streaming loh, makasih ya kalian udah mau nonton. Berarti besok live-nya ya lanjut lah. Bacot ikil. Kok gitu? Ya, berarti besok lanjut lagi deh. Nanggung. Ya udahlah. Oke. Sampai jumpa di live selanjutnya. Makasih udah pada nonton. Liu, Iki, Andika, Eka, Magri, Ebola tadi, ada Zene juga. Ada yang lain-lain juga, ada Magri juga, ada siapa lagi ya, banyak lah pokoknya. Makasih loh. Kalian masih mau nonton. Padahal stream aku cuma kayak gitu doang. Yaudah. Sampai jumpa, selamat tidur, selamat istirahat, dan yaudah. Semoga yang mau gacha segera dapat gacanya tuh, pengen gacha apa. Oke, Cia juga. Oke, sampai jumpa. Dadah, tutup. Hilang chatnya tiba-tiba. Oke bang, oke. See you juga Liu dan yang lain-lainnya juga. Selamat istirahat. Kurang-kurangnya begadang gitu ya. Oke, stop streaming kalau gitu ya. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dadah semuanya.